Shit. Hello.
Oh, whoa, shit. Oh, God. Wait, no, I didn't. Where's the deafen button? Well, yeah. Okay, we might as well start now. Put that to F11. Right. Oh, give me a second. So, hi everyone. We're back. You might remember the stream from a couple days ago, and that's because I did do this stream a couple days ago. However, that was on a bad PC where I crashed a lot. Now we're doing it again. I've got some friends here. Some of them have limited time, but hopefully this stream goes a little better than before. I'm gonna pull up. Hold on. I have to also close. I have a lot pulled up. I've been gnorping all day. You must understand. I've really been gnorping it up. So. Let me get my Twitch open. We got the same banger Pokemon music on. Anyways, let me just undeafen here. Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. My name is Markiplier.
Okay, no. That's my bit, firstly. Also, we now have reactive little PNG tubers. So now you can see who's talking. Why don't everybody say hi so we can figure out which is which?
Hi.
That's Panda. Kiwi.
Hello.
That
Kiwi's
one's
about
close.
to get a drink real quick.
Kiwi
Oh.
went to go get
Okay,
snacks
well,
and stuff.
by process of elimination, I think you can figure out which one is Kiwi, and obviously also by
Like,
using
Kiwi was
your eyes.
obvious.
Your eyes as well also work, and you know which one I am. So, Clover, you weren't here for the first one, and also I
No.
lost the original ground rules because, like I said, they were on another PC. So, we are going to go over the ground rules again. Three things this time, okay? Same different basis for ground rules. What is a gun? The scenario.
I don't know. I'm British.
Okay, well, we're gonna go over that. And what is a gun? The scenario and the gun itself. So firstly, all questions and stipulations that you want to add, please save for after. I'm gonna go over these first, and then we'll get to debater suggestions. So firstly, like last time, a gun is a steel type physical attack that makes no contact. So that means things like oh wait, hold on, no, not the gun itself. The Pokemon, or no, it was what we count. So a gun is a steel type move. It is a physical attack that does not make contact. So things like Nuzzle, or what's the one ability Pikachu has?
Static.
Static
Sorry,
fur. Yeah, that would not trigger if you attacked it with a gun. The scenario we are using for the sake of this argument, it is a self-defense, spur of the moment scenario, and the gun has 17 rounds, so a basic American gun that you'd see, like a Glock. And secondly, what we count, we will not count moves, mostly because this kind of makes the argument not fun. This makes the argument not fun. If we count moves, a Pokemon could protect. If a Pokemon knows protect, ineffective.
That's what I was going for.
If a Pokemon has Flamethrower, if a Pokemon has Thunderbolt, if a Pokemon has Hurricane, if a Pokemon has a lot of things.
A move.
A move. If a Pokemon has a move, usually it means it's immune to a gun. However, we're going the anime route. If a Pokemon can do a thing, if a Pokemon has, we call these natural abilities. If a Pokemon maybe has a Pokedex entry that it spews fire, moves really fast, or
to
is-
Bulbapedia I go.
is immune to like certain things, then we will count that. What we also count are abilities and typings, meaning that some Pokemon may be immune to things. Psychic types are the exception, that they're mostly immune to bullets based on the fact that they can use telekinesis. A psychic type will have to have telekinesis to be immune to bullets, but steels and ghost types are mostly ruled out. Abilities, typings, abilities such as rough skin can also come into play. Even stats, stats can come into play. So if a Pokemon maybe has a high base speed, then so there is also the fact that if a Pokemon has a high base speed, but the Pokemon itself is described to be slow, I don't think many Pokemon fit that. But if the Pokemon itself is described to be slow, that trumps the stat. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? I don't think so. So to recap real quick, before the gallery has their moment to speak, we have established a gun is a physical steel type attack that does not make contact. The scenario in this case is a self-defense spur of the moment. You have 17 rounds, and I forgot to also add the stipulation. Someone has to die. The Pokemon cannot run away. The person cannot run away. Someone is dying in the encounter for the sake of argument. Because we did have some arguments last time that, oh, the bird Pokemon could just fly away. That's boring. That's dumb. We're here to have fun. I shot a Pokemon in Johto just to watch it faint. Jesus Christ, Bacon Master. Anyways, what we're counting, we will not count moves. Anything that's natural that a Pokemon may have, such as high speed, the ability to breathe fire, or high psychic power, will be counted. And we will also be counting abilities, typings, and stats. Any questions or criticisms from the gallery?
What is the base attack of the bullet?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a really good question. I will say that won't matter because we're not accounting HP into this.
Oh, so I can't run this on a calculator.
You cannot run this on a calculator, but even then, I think if you hit a Pokemon, even with like a tackle multiple times, assuming a human is level 100, even hitting a Pokemon with a tackle 17 times is likely gonna kill it. Interesting
yeah, but I feel
question.
Like after one tackle, you can retaliate.
Yes, but okay. Well, I will leave that off as interesting question. I don't know if it really matters.
We'll see.
And I mean, you also have to account for the fact that even if a Pokemon gets shot, we are accounting for blood loss. We are accounting for like a Pokemon. There will be scenarios in this, like there were previously, that a Pokemon still dies even after killing you. If you can get enough hits in to cause a Pokemon to bleed out, there's not going to be any medical attention for a Pokemon afterwards. So like Slowbro and Slowking we covered, they would die, but still kill you because they would just not realize they'd been shot before killing you. And they'd live by virtue of that. However, if you can shoot a Pokemon a couple times, cause it to bleed out later, that will still count. Even if it, still eviscerates you afterwards.
God, the rules are very much in favor of the bullet.
I mean, not really. We had quite a few Pokemon last time who would not die to a gun. It was actually pretty balanced, honestly. Speaking of, yes, I'm aware this is a Pokemon Smasher Pass website. Smash is the bullet will smash their skull in. Pass is that they pass the test of surviving against a bullet. Basically, Smash is yes, they can be killed by a gun. Pass is no, they cannot be killed by a gun. Any other questions?
Can I be killed by a gun?
Probably. Next question.
No, actually. Penny,
No, that was a request.
Okay,
No,
no.
As a Brit, guns don't exist in the UK.
That's
So
right.
basically,
Which is going to be my
imagine you take a
counter-argument.
metal rock, you put a bomb behind it, it blows up, sending it flying, and it hits someone. Have you got that?
We have shields in the UK and swords and armor.
Imagine
Your
it was like
shall do
really,
naught
really
against us,
fast.
knave.
It was really, really fast.
I didn't think about that.
Exactly. Is Kiwi back? I don't know if we want to start without Kiwi.
I don't know if Kiwi's back.
Kiwi, if you are talking right now, you are muted. But I don't know if Kiwi is here currently.
Has Articuno died yet?
We have not gotten to that. We were actually waiting for you. One last call though. Any objections to the ground rules from the gallery?
Objection!
What?
If they get in the way of me, I will object to them later.
All right. Again, these ground rules can evolve as the argument goes on. If I deem it necessary.
Like Pokemon can.
Oh my god! Anyways, where we last left off on Articuno. See, part of me wants to say no immediately because it's a legendary bird, right? But
On the other hand, it's a bird.
It's a bird with.
I have a few things to say about Articuno.
Uh huh.
Ice bird.
First of all, this Pokemon is both a game mechanics ice type, making it weak to steel type moves, and B, according to a handful of its dex entries, this Pokemon is said to be made of ice. A bullet that
yeah.
is not known for its strength against bullets. As
Okay.
a counter argument to those points, however, one of the abilities given to Articuno is the ability Snowcloak, which raises this Pokemon's evasion hail, and according to its dex entries, this
Okay,
Pokemon is very
but-
proficient at creating blizzards.
Okay, but
And
blizzards
usually
are not
tends to dwell
hail,
within
and
them.
also there's no guarantee you don't hit the thing with a bullet before it can make the hail to evade you. I mean,
Well, the thing is, you're most likely encountering this thing during conditions where it's already hailing, right?
either hailing or snowing, yes, but even then,
Which
even
means
like,
this thing already has an advantage on at least dodging a bullet.
okay, but assuming you make a hit though, it's gonna be massive. Even if you
Oh,
make like one hit, you could like shatter this thing, and even if you like make
One
a hit,
piece.
one wrong what?
One Piece.
Shut up. Even if you hit it,
Spoiling One Piece on stream.
even if you hit it, right, it's still gonna crack over time. And like you know how like cracks will spread and eventually like it will break over time. I feel like this is a
Yeah, but
weird
that's like
bleed out
that's a-
situation.
the whole cracks thing when it comes to like freeze fall weathering and stuff is a process that is a very long process, a process in which Articuno will be able to heal.
It is
naturally
made of
over.
ice, and I feel like as well it's also
This
it would
thing-
also be in icy climates.
This thing does get bodied by a bullet. Let's have it clear. This thing is bodied by a bullet. It's just, are you hitting this thing with a bullet? Is where the
I
question lies.
think you could like at least one bullet you could hit it with before it can take advantage of the snow, before like anything else happens. I think you could hit it with a bullet in a spot that would hurt it bad and be able to kill it.
I think the other thing is though is I think you get one chance at hitting this thing.
I
I don't
mean-
think you get many tries
Okay.
because this thing is
Yeah.
absolutely murdering you once it.
Yeah, I
finds you.
think like once it's ready, you're fucked. Like it's probably too fast and too quick, and being made of ice, even if it like smashed itself into you, you're dying.
Well, the thing is, this Pokemon's got like decent, like bulky stats. It's like a defensively built Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, the average human being is not very good against I am freezing you solid, which this thing
Okay.
can do.
The question, so okay, then the question boils down to, if you hit it with a bullet, would it die? We're not trying to figure out if
Yeah.
you'd win the fight, to be clear. We're trying to figure out if you hit it with a bullet, would it die?
See, like, yes, but I feel like the question of like, it is a lot has to go right for it to be the case.
You'd have to get really lucky, but you could, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Honestly,
this thing.
That's not
This
a
thing
that's
is putting you in like a Western standoff, right?
yeah. On Clover, you'd
You
be
get one
surprised
chance.
actually that argument is present for a lot of bug Pokemon that could spore you, or even like Beedrill was one of the Pokemon that
That's
came
a,
up with.
That's a move. That's against the ground rules.
No, what? No, some Pokemon do
Yeah.
have the natural ability to spore, or even just
Yeah.
fucking get you.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I mean, Butterfree being an example.
What does a natural spore do to you? Unless it's like says it like normal because like normally spores in the real
I
world are
mean,
just like, oh, here's some particles on you. That
the
will become,
example
like,
in the
trees.
anime would be
debunks
that-
me. I pay Piva.
Okay.
True.
I mean, the thing is in the anime, I know Butterfree has sleep powder that it can use naturally, and
Yeah,
it
but
doesn't
that's,
use.
No, but that's a move though. That's a move. Sleep powder's a move.
I honestly went with the assumption that most like Gen 1 bug Pokemon had the ability, like Vileplume. Vileplume's based off of Rafflesia, so it probably is more plausible that a Rafflesia-based Pokemon would have a spore or some kind of poisonous ability. You know?
I feel like with Vileplume, it's a
We're-
distance thing. I feel like you
We're
just
getting
distance
off topic.
Vileplume.
We're getting off topic. Point being,
Sorry.
we could kill Articuno with a gun. Yes?
Yes,
If we got lucky.
could
Yeah.
kill Articuno with a gun.
Give me a sec.
Articuno. Pew pew pew.
It's unlikely because it's like a 1 in a million shot, but you could.
Sorry, my stepmom had something to say. Okay.
Did she give her opinions on?
Did
No,
What
she
was
didn't.
her thoughts on
I forgot
Articuno?
it was on random. So, anyways, guys, Weedle, fuck that stupid word. Anyways, let me. I forgot to set it to in order, because it's on random right now. So it just went to Weedle. Right. So Articuno, yes, that is Bulbasaur game. Oh my God, am I really gonna have to? There might be a better website for this. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna click. I'm just gonna click this 144 times. Fuck
Hold
it.
on. I might be able to get you a better website.
Yeah,
It's gonna
cause
be the Wikipedia page for Pokemon.
well, then we
No.
wouldn't have a way to
Um,
track it. Is the thing. That's why I
Mhm.
used the Smash Your Pass website. Was that I wanted to be able to
Okay.
To
Zombie,
track
check
them.
your check your DMs.
got it, boss.
You can also sign in
Um,
with Twitch. I think it has Twitch
ooh.
integration.
I don't want
want
to. Yeah, this will work. This will work. All right, let's go to Pokemon. I cannot go up. I cannot type in numbers.
I don't. I think you have to have got to them first. Yeah, you have to reach there first. But once you've got there, you can like skip to them. Dun, 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 dun,
At least I can click on this faster. None of these
You also
choices
get
are what
to
we made.
see,
Go watch the previous stream if you want to know what choices we made.
As an interesting factoid, this website provides the global Smash and Pass results by what everyone thinks.
Damn. A lot of
So if
passes.
you're ever curious,
Right. Articuno. Will it show me like all of the choices we made later? Oh, stats. Yeah, here we go. We can see. I can see it here. Okay, I found it. Right. Articuno, yes. Oh, there's no regional forms. Oh, I
Well,
like.
presumably they come in
Uh,
at the time.
At the
where-
end.
I'm assuming Galarian's Articuno will come in at like Gen 8. So
Yeah.
All right. That's fine. That's fine. We got whatever. We can work with that. Zapdos. I'm immediately gonna say no. I feel like it's too fast,
No.
and
It's
it would
too
fucking
fast.
get you.
It's a lightning
I'm gonna
bird.
get you.
Okay.
I mean, Zapdos only has like 100 speed, which
Okay.
isn't the most speed. It's
How much
slightly
speed
faster
does
than
the
Articuno.
average person have?
Should
I
we
don't think there's a
establish that?
metric.
Should we establish the speed of a person?
I think it should be based on Mr. Mime.
I don't know. See, I'm more thinking like
Maybe.
Hitmonchan, you know, because like a humanoid Pokemon.
Well, no, because that's a peak conditioned human.
Yeah.
That's
and a peak condition
physical conditioned
human probably wouldn't have a gun.
I mean, if you want to go off average condition, where's Snorlax at?
Okay, no. Oh, hold on. Let me change the text color real quick.
Snorlax is really slow, actually. Shocker.
Shocker. What? Okay. What's Mr. Mime's speed? Because you know what? That's honestly not a bad Pokemon to go off of like average human speed for. Now that I
I'll
think about it.
check for you.
Oh. Somebody actually did the math 5 years ago on a Reddit.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
What does Reddit
Do
have to say?
link
That's always
me
a good
that so I can
source.
show it on stream.
Well, you're not gonna like it.
How
did
much
they
is
say?
it? Zombie, do you want to show it on stream?
Sure.
I'll let you know now.
They have
put
40
Mr. Mime
HP,
at 90.
11 attack, 90 defense, 0 6 speed?
Yeah, I don't like 6 speed.
6 is not a good number. That's not a good number.
Mr. Mime is put at 90 speed.
90 sounds like a better number.
90% speed.
Okay, given that Zapdos is only like
A
a
little
fraction
faster.
Like
Hold
a
on.
normal bird would be.
It's like
True.
10% faster.
It would give like hummingbird speed, I think. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put in the ground rules. Humans have 90 speed. Oh wait, no, I should put that in what we count.
Okay, but
Hold on.
humans having speed, does that affect their shooting?
It's like a reaction times thing, right?
I feel
Yeah.
like I mean, average human reaction time is 2.5 seconds, so I'd say using that is probably
To be fair, even 90 seems high. If you look at Pidgey, right? Pidgey's like a standard bird. Pidgey's Pidgey speed's 56.
What
Yeah.
if I think 60's not a
60s are
bad
getting
number.
to sound better.
60's
I
not a
don't-
bad number.
I feel like Pidgey's faster than a guy.
50 then? 50?
I think 50 sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
With this thing, Zapdos is twice as fast as a human.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, for it being a legendary lightning bird, I feel like it would be faster, but that doesn't necessarily disqualify it, because it's not twice as fast as a bullet. No, we are not figuring out the speed stat of a bullet. Shut up.
Do we have to consider where these Pokemon live?
No,
It's
I
like-
think it's in like
it's
a
like-
neutral environment.
It's in neutral. It's in other. Okay,
Okay.
other than Arctica, it's in neutral ground. No one has advantage
Good.
from the terrain yet.
Because otherwise Zapdos's dex entries say this Pokemon lives in thunderclouds. Look
Oh.
at good luck getting to a thundercloud.
Yeah. I know we did say Firo would win simply because Firo had a behavior of going into the sky and waiting for you to like be tired. So you'd either get tired or like run out of bullets and it would come fucking get you.
Yeah, I think Zapdos is
Too fast
winning
and
this.
and also like
Also-
the static electricity ability it has like just naturally. I feel like it could fucking
static doesn't do anything to how bullets work. The thing is, this thing calls thunderstorms. This thing... Okay, yeah, there is a Black and White 2, its dex entry literally says, it freely controls lightning bolts.
yeah.
History has shown humans don't do well against those.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of showed that off.
Yeah, I think Zapdos is a no simply because humans would have a skill issue. Honestly, this is a skill
a
issue.
little bit. Yeah.
I think the bigger issue with Zapdos, and this goes for all the legendaries, is technically they are agender, and humans aren't ready. Anyway,
True.
They're agender.
Moltres, no. I'm saying Moltres, no. That is the sun in the form of a bird. Your bullet's melting before it gets there.
Me too.
Like this guy
this is
has.
yet another bird according to the red blue dex entry that changes the color of the sky. These guys have one gimmick.
Damn. I feel like Moltres is like too hot to be affected by a bullet.
You extra can't kill this thing. This thing has a canonical healing ability.
Oh, like
It has a
phoenix.
healing. Okay,
Me too.
so not
I
only
also
is it
can
the
look
sun,
like a
it
physical-
has a healing factor. Lovely,
It,
incredible.
according to its Ruby and Sapphire dex entries, if this Pokemon is injured, it is said to dip its body in molten magma of a volcano to burn and heal itself.
So he
Okay, but
literally,
then it
so
wouldn't
he's,
have
literally just a
access.
phoenix.
He
so
wouldn't
even
have
if you get a
access
couple
to-
hits on him before
Me
he
too.
kills you, what?
Yeah,
I have to dip into magma to burn and heal
Oh
myself.
my god.
of course.
Well,
yeah.
you can just apply the logic of this thing can like cauterize its wounds, right? That's all it's-
Yeah.
yeah.
So even if you get a good few hits on it and it starts to bleed out, it can just go to a nearby
I
volcano.
also just think
take
it
a
would
little
melt
swim.
the bullet.
Yeah, like I
I
said,
mean, there is nothing that says that Moltres' fire is hotter than any other fire.
Are
It is
you
just
still
a
fire?
sure
just
that
a
it does-
fiery bird?
Are there any dex entries about how hot it gets? About how hot it
I don't
gets?
think that there are. In Stadium, it says its wings flare and burn brightly. which
I
is
think
about
the
most
fact that
I
it's
can get
on
out of it.
fire all the time gives us a bit of a scale of how hot it probably can get, right? I feel
Okay,
like at the
yeah,
very
but-
least, if you hit a part of it that's on fire, your bullet's gonna melt. And a lot of
I
it's
don't-
on
I don't
fire.
think- well, with how fast bullets travel, I don't think they have enough exposure to the flames to melt. If you fire at this thing, like, it's going to go through the fire and then hit its body. Because
True.
bullets are fast to the point where
So-
it's like...
So is
They
this
have-
just
they-
a
they-
flying chicken that's on fire then? Is
To
his
a
body?
bullet, yes.
Is his body?
Th-
So
those
he could
fires
probably
don't
get
do
injured.
anything to a bullet. Yeah,
So-
this thing can totally get injured.
So
Because the thing is, the
Let-
bullet travels fast enough to like disperse the flames it's going to hit.
okay, but like, would you be able to kill it? You think, or do you think this is a scenario of you get a good few hits in and then it leaves to go heal in a volcano? Because that
Yeah, no,
will change
thing,
the
thing
answer.
is, you hit this thing, it like snap kills you, and then it heals itself. Like you can
Yeah.
damage this thing, but it's temporary damage, and this thing definitely gets rid of you.
So then
'Cause
no
it-
on the
while
fact
its
that it has a
flames
heal.
aren't exceptional. Yeah, it's also
Alright.
90 speed, so it's definitely faster than you.
Faster than you, yeah. Now we've got Dratini. Most baby Pokemon like this are probably gonna be yes, because let's be fair, that's a fucking worm. That's a worm, dude.
Well, you'd be surprised. Let's take a look.
There's stuff about its
Um,
scales out there. But also, it is just a little
Ooh,
guy.
wait, can I change the?
How much HP does a human have? Oh no, we're not.
We're not. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
I'm like, can I Dragon Rage a human?
I can reach it. We're not counting moves either. To be clear, I feel like
that's why I'm saying. I'm like, wait a minute.
Dratini and Draperior, I think, or whatever his second Evo's called, I feel like die to a bullet. I'll go back after
gotta
stream and
read it.
I'll fix all the other passes I click to replicate the stream, so that way we can keep
See
it
it.
accurate. Can I get rid of the text?
Um,
It's really large.
all that this thing says in its dex entry, there's not enough that I can.
Not enough
make a
evidence.
feasible argument.
And I mean, look at that thing.
Because I'm like, this thing has Marvel Scale as an ability, right? Which protects it from the first incoming hit of damage by like halving it. But
Well,
that's the first damage. The thing
Lucky
is, this
for
thing
us,
is
we're not
going
wielding
to
a
kill you.
flintlock. We're wielding like a gun with a magazine.
Yeah, it's like this thing could definitely survive the first hit because of Marvel Scale,
And
but
then
this
the
thing
rest.
I don't think can do anything to you before you get a second hit.
Yeah.
It's not like Moltres where it's like you get one shot and then you're gone.
Yeah, it's one shot and then he's gone, not you. Dragonair, I put yes for him. Dragonair, I feel like is the same thing. I'm sorry, it
I
has
feel
to
like
get
it has a little bit more of a chance, but
a
also,
little
like,
bit, but it's also still just a worm.
Let me be a huge nerd and check the dex entries. I want to
Okay.
be known. I do have Bulbapedia open checking dex entries for all.
Oh, I did that
Incredible.
the last time.
Yeah,
It's fun.
Kiwi
You know
and Panda did
Magmar?
that.
Yes, Magma's silly.
Magmar.
And also, like, surviving a gunshot.
yeah.
hmm
Me when I run
Magmortar
at, like,
outgun.
1200.
There are Pokemon who don't get killed by a gun simply because they do outgun you.
How effective is the weather against an average person?
Unless it's like direct lightning strikes, I'd say not really.
Okay, well this thing has the stand heavy weather.
Oh, whoa, okay, does it?
So Dragonair has the ability to quote freely control the weather and climate.
Relatable.
Whilst also having Marvel Scale, so it can definitely tank a hit or two.
Right, but I mean, when you say that, it's not. I don't think it has the power to call a fucking tornado on you. I don't think it would anyway.
It depends on your definition of freely control. Actually,
Doesn't
the aura that emits from its whole body will begin to change the weather instantly.
so it could instantly
another
cause like a weather
Yeah, but
disaster.
according to the Heart Gold decks, yeah, it can instantly do it.
I still feel like, I mean, I don't know, because like I don't think. Let's consider the fact that Pokemon are animals, right? I don't think a Pokemon can make the connection of, if I drop a tornado on this guy, he will die. I feel like it would make something in an attempt to be evasive, like rain or snow or hail, not immediately
What
drop a
stops
tornado
this
on you.
thing- What stops this thing from whipping the gun out your hand?
Whipping A.
Range. You definitely outrange it.
Do you?
I feel like.
How
I
far?
feel like
how,
you would.
how far away are you shooting this thing from?
I think we said like 10 feet or so last stream, right?
10 feet.
Can I talk?
Right.
There we go.
Hi, Naira. Oh my God, yeah, you can get
Hi.
put on the.
I'm just here to say you're fucking wrong. Dragonair would fuck you up instant. Are you kidding me?
So
Would it?
So one thing you
Yes.
fail to consider, zombie, is while you would shoot it from 10 feet away, this thing is 13 feet long.
Oh, okay. So maybe this is a you can't kill it because of a skill issue.
And, you know, it still has Marvel scale, so it can still take the first
Yeah,
hit.
even if you
it
get
needs
a
to, it can
shot
also,
off, it's gonna bounce off. The first one, at
It's got
least.
shed skin, too, so it can, like, restore itself.
That's an item. We're not
I don't
counting
think it
items.
can.
We are not counting items. I forgot
no,
to say
that's
that.
an ability.
Oh, is it? I thought you meant like
Yeah,
the
shed
shed
skin's an
skill.
ability.
Oh, okay.
No,
So then,
a shed shell is the item.
no, Dragonair cannot be killed with a gun. Dragonite, I
I
think,
mean
is also
Dragonite
another no.
Murders you.
No.
Oh, just Dragonite destroys you.
Dragonite's stomach, you would like shoot its stomach, the bullet would bounce off, dude. Literally, like, fat fuck power emanates from this thing, okay?
This thing,
Too
this
big
thing
to
has
die.
this really funny ability.
You're saying
Uh,
that like, no, it would not die, but like for like the worst reason possible.
There's also the fact that it's an ultra powerful
to
dragon.
give zombies reasoning some credit. This is a Marvel scale Pokemon, so it will survive.
Look,
the
I
first
also
hit
just like
guaranteed.
him because of that reason, okay? Look at him. I mean, this is a perfect Pokemon. Powerful
This
in a
thing
fight,
is
and
like
can act as your
80
personal
speed. It's got high
True.
defense. It's got high HP. This thing is known to be fast.
I feel like that doesn't matter just because of how
decimates
hard
you.
it can fucking hit you.
Yeah, no. The thing is, this thing is tanking more than one hit, and it is decimating you. Oh,
Yeah.
also, part of its red and blue dex entry. Now, I think this is a relevant point. Its intelligence is said to match that of humans.
It would
Yeah,
take
not
the gun
only
from
is
you
this
and
thing-
then kill you.
I think it's grabbing the gun and asking the question, which person can be killed with a gun? Stream 2.
Okay, so we all get Pokesonas, right?
Oh my
and
god.
then we do this just like
As
rating
po-
random people on
Rating
Wikipedia.
random people on the internet.
Imagine
That would get me. I
imagine
think that
having
would
a
get the
Pokesona.
cops called on me, dude. I think that would. I would get arrested for that.
You know who can? Do you know who like is a guarantee for that? That tier list?
Ooh.
John For.
Okay. All right. So I think this is a clear no. He would take the gun and shoot you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragonite murders you. The next one, you
Oh
never.
no!
beat him, by
Yeah,
the way.
no,
You never
no!
beat
You're
the next
fucked.
one.
You're fucked. No, I don't. We don't even need to. There's not even much to say. He's got telekinesis. He had
I
to.
feel like he's like
There's-
deflected gunshots before.
There's literally a
Yeah, no, this
scene
guy
where like
is
he
Stopping
blows
bullets in air.
like where he blows Ash away with like a force wall. Even if you could shoot at him, which he would not let you do, he would not let you do that. It's still gonna block the bullet. Yeah, no, you're not killing that with a gun. Same goes for Mew. I feel like
Yeah.
probably has the same, if not similar, psychic abilities to Mewtwo. Yeah, you're fucked.
It
Well,
does it in a little bit more whimsy.
Yeah, so Mewtwo
Yeah.
was just an angry Mew, basically. It's a tall, angry Mew.
Mewtwo would like turn you and pulverize you into a little meat cube. Mew would just like go tee and make you hallucinate until you die. I feel like.
Mew goes, tee, history will never remember you.
Mewtwo just says history will never remember you. Mew adds the tee. So yeah, no. Yes, Chikorita, yes. Look at that thing. That's a dog. That's a grass
not
dog.
only do I think Chikorita will be killed by a bullet, I want it to. Anyway,
All right,
Aw.
yes. Bayleaf, I feel like same thing. Yes, it's just Leaf Dog. Look at that thing. That thing's not surviving.
well,
a
commonly
bullet.
referred to as log.
That thing's not surviving a gun.
Let's,
Meganium.
let's-
All of the third Evo
Megan Thee
starters.
Stallion.
Okay.
Oh, I actually have a fun fact about Bayleaf actually.
About Megan Thee
Um,
Stallion.
Bayleaf actually, according to his dex entries, makes you better to kill it because the scent that comes from the petals around it makes you more alert and awake.
So he just buffs you and is like, please kill me.
no.
Please.
So Bayleaf increases your odds.
Oh my god. Okay. What about Meganium though? I'm tempted to say yes, but
Meganium has the flip where Meganium's smell makes you like calmer. It like chills you out.
so he's kind of like a cheap fucking way of winning that fight. He just like gets you high and then eats you.
He's he's weed.
Dude, literally weed dog. Okay, but could if you're
it can
high,
also-
could you still kill it?
It has the ability to revive dead plants and flowers.
Would that help it in a
Yo,
fight?
it could get Meganium back. It could get Bayleaf back.
Oh, fuck. So he
Heroes never
resummons,
die.
resummons Bayleaf so it's a fair fight so that you're both alert and
I
high
think-
at the same time.
I think
That's a panic attack.
Meganium's
Oh. Just double fucking
hell.
whammy. Oh my god.
I feel like Meganium has a similar thing with the other ones where it's like you get a shot on Meganium before its passive aura just fucks you over.
Yeah, and then he eats you, dude. But would he die to that one hit?
Bloody, yeah.
Because it is a grass
No,
dog
he can
thing.
he can regenerate. Also, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Let me pull up the type chart. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure grass resist still.
Okay, that's grass resisting steel just means they're harder to kill. If a Pokemon is completely immune to steel or is a
Which
steel
no Pokemon
type,
are.
then we'll say that a Pokemon can't be killed by a bullet. Most
It's
steel
not
types
immune to
though
steel.
go in
But
the
the thing is though, if a Pokemon resists a type, you have to put more bullets into it. 'cause they
true.
aren't gonna hit as hard.
I'm not
which
saying
means
that
it has more of a time
Meganium
factor.
that Meganium wouldn't die to like or wouldn't survive one bullet. I think it would, and I think it honestly is a no. I agree with that stance.
I
so-
think Meganium clears.
Yeah. Cyndaquil, as much as I hate to say it, yes,
That's a
unfortunately.
little rat.
Tiny little baby thing. Yeah, we all in agreement?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I can't find a
Same with
a
Quilava.
thing.
Same with Quilava. I feel like it's yes. Unfortunately.
Let me fact check real quick. No, this thing also eggs you on a bit like, but God, the Gen 2 middle stage just
they just really want to die. And unfortunately, I think I also have to say Typhlosion, because he's way too big a target, and I don't think he's gonna fucking do that much. Like, if its rage peaks, it becomes so hot that anything it touches will... What?
Yeah, so it can like insta burn things.
So if Dragonair
according
had
to
fucking
its-
if Dragonair had the stand heavy weather, apparently Typhlosion just has Killer Queen.
Yeah. According to its Gen 5's dex entries, not only are its fires incredibly hot, but they create like shimmers in the air that stop you from seeing it.
Oh, so
no,
it just
no,
has
like
natural
Marathon.
invisibility too.
Yeah.
So
this thing has 100 speed and it's bulky, so it can probably take a bullet.
I feel like also once it takes a bullet, it's gonna get pissed, right? I feel like that.
Immensely, yeah.
So you're fucked if you're fucked if you hit this thing once. Do you think if you hit this thing once in the head, would it like live? Because we gotta account for that. If we hit it once in the head, would it drop, or would it like just get so pissed that it would live long enough to get you? And then also, you know.
I'm gonna rule this in the way that like this is a critical hit. It's the only way that makes sense. So
Hold on.
fire
Give me
types-
just a second. I'm gonna add that to the ground
okay.
rules. I'm gonna add that to the ground rules.
Headshots are crit.
Headshots are critical hits. Okay, go on.
But
Sorry.
it takes away like
The thing I think that makes a difference here is while yes, a crit might do a lot. This is a fire type, which means this resists steel. So its odds of taking that first bullet are much more likely.
So
And once
so
it
I'd say-
knows you're there, you are done.
I think for like fire types or like Pokemon that are resistant, we should say it's double the amount of bullets to kill it to the head. So it would be 2 bullets to the head for a fire type since it's resistant.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's if you think about it, it's just like resistance halves the damage.
Mhm.
So crit double damage, resistance half damage, etc. etc.
So this is a no on the fact that this thing is a stand user. Anyways, Totodile.
Yeah.
That is a crocodile. I think you can shoot crocodiles with guns. Next question. Or
baby crocodiles.
yeah. Um,
I have some things to say about for alligator.
I would just say yes on Totodile. Probably yes on Crocomaw. Right? Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Feraligatr though.
They don't die in one bullet.
Yeah,
The
but would you
crocodiles
be
and alligators, they could take a lot. They could take a lot.
but would you
I'm
you'd
gonna
probably
hit you with my favorite answer. This Pokemon resists steel moves.
so it would take double the we should okay, you know what? I think for the sake of argument, we should establish how many bullets does it take to kill a Pokemon?
Well, I
Because-
feel like that is a different case because you're gonna have Pokemon that are bulkier.
Okay,
for Alligator's
okay,
example,
that-
it's got a
alright.
high physical defense.
And I think
What
we've
are the size
established that
stats?
that's a good point. That's actually okay, never mind. All right, forget I said that. I don't know. I feel like you would probably get a
Alligator
good,
Cliz.
I feel like this is a scenario of you could get a good few hits in and it would bleed out later, but it would still kill you.
Disagree, actually.
How fast is
Citing-
how fast is he?
Citing Generation 5 Black White, Black 2, White 2, it usually moves slowly, but it goes at a blinding speed when it attacks and bites prey.
Okay, but that's assuming it attacks
Me
you,
too.
right? You could get a couple
Yes,
hits
it's
in
a
probably.
giant
before-
crocodile. You shoot it once, it knows you're there.
Yes, but then I feel like you have a good few other extra hits you could get in before it gets to you. And I'm
Zombie, I'm gonna cite the word blinding speed.
yeah, okay, that's a fair point. All right, no.
Also, like, if have you like heard of any like alligator stories from like specifically like Florida and stuff?
I have been to Florida and
It's
saw
like,
an alligator.
They're like horror creatures there. I'm pretty sure.
All right, okay,
They're like the
fair
worst
enough.
things ever, and they just go so fast, and they're resilient. They could take a shot to the head and have
Okay,
their brain
what kind of-
gone and still eat you alive.
Damn. Sorry,
Maybe
off
I'm just
topic.
lying,
Why are
but
so many
also-
people saying pass on Feraligatr? Are you kidding me? Fucking no taste. Anyways.
Not everyone's a furry.
Straight people.
Oh yeah, true. Anyways,
Not everybody's
Sentret,
smart.
yes, absolutely yes. That's a little bulbous thing. Look at that. That's like shooting a squirrel.
Sentret's issue is Sentret's got like a defense mechanism, but it has a defense mechanism when it's in packs of Sentrets. If it's not, it doesn't.
We're assuming
These
this
are
is a
all
one-on-one
fellows.
fight,
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
it's fine.
It could have, but it doesn't.
but no. Ferret, I feel like same thing. That is a real life ferret. You're gonna shoot it and it
Maybe.
dies. Do not shoot ferrets in real life.
It's the thing with ferret, right? Is if ferret lives an attack, this thing gets you, but it doesn't live one attack. It's
it
just
doesn't. It
just a road.
It
I get
does.
you.
Hoot Hoot, I feel like same thing. That's an owl. It's gonna die.
There's definitely arguments for Hoot Hoot and Noctowl because of
I feel like
psychic
more-
things. That's psychic.
I feel like more for Noctowl.
So.
I feel
I
like
can't
more.
find anything in the dex entries for Hoot Hoot that.
I mean,
gives
it implies that it's fast by saying it changes feet so fast the movement can barely be seen. But I feel like that doesn't say it's like actually fast. It's just saying it could change its feet fast.
the thing I think these Pokemon would need is some kind of ability of like premonition, which they don't.
Which they don't. Yeah, they don't know you're
Well,
about to pull up with a
Hoothoot
gun.
doesn't. Noctowl has a massive
I mean, even then,
defining trait of awareness. in
some
its,
Pokemon may have the ability of premonition and awareness, like Jinx, but also not have much to do in way of surviving a bullet. You know?
Okay, the difference is if it knows it's coming, it gets
If it knows it's coming and has something to do about it, then yes, I'd say it probably can't be killed with a bullet simply because it knows you're coming. But not all the time. What I'm saying is
feel like-
premonition in of itself doesn't immediately disqualify a Pokemon from being able to
premonition
kill with a gun.
with something to back it up.
Yes. Although I will say Hoothoot does not have that. It's dying to a gun.
Hoothoot
Look,
doesn't.
a ball of-
Noctowl's weird because Noctowl has a massive thing of like it's hyper aware of shit.
But
you
would
c-
that
you
stop it
could
from
not
getting
s-
killed by a bullet?
It would know it's coming.
It would know it's coming, but I mean, you could see a gun pointed at you and go, "Ah, that's a gun," and still get shot. I mean,
The difference is this thing is A, it's a giant fucking bird. They're really quick.
yeah.
B, this thing knows you're going to shoot
Oh,
it before
shit. you've
like finished aiming the gun.
My fucking PNG tuber's been on the confused one for a really long time. Apparently, I didn't realize.
He's confused.
I don't. It doesn't seem like though it has all that much in the way of offense to me. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a bird. It's a hype.
Yeah. So one thing with bird zombie, but birds have a similar thing with insects where it's like they have really dangerous fucking weapons on small enough scales to not be harmful to humans. Difference, Noctowl's big.
I mean, yeah, but what I'm saying is like,
Talons are
what I'm
a
saying is, like,
huge deal.
you could take a few hits and probably still be. I think you could get a hit on this thing, at least a couple.
I think you could land a hit or two, maybe. I don't think Noctowl dies that 'cause it's just like it's tanky.
It could. I feel like it could bleed out from it because again, unless a Pokemon has a natural healing factor, it is keeping these wounds after the fight.
The difference with Noctowl is it's another one of those like hyper intelligent creatures. So I feel like this thing can scrap together a way to minimize that like effect.
I don't know.
If it like I can imagine this thing can put pressure on a wound and like let it stabilize. Because this thing is like intelligent. This thing's like smarter than like probably us.
Is there a dex entry that says that?
Let's get a
I-
Noctowl on the
th-
street right now.
There are a ton of dex entries that like cite this thing as like having methods to sharpen its intellectual power.
I guess that's a fair point. I don't know.
Oh,
There's a difference between getting a hit and killing it. You know.
The difference is, I think if this thing lands a hit on you, it's debilitating.
Yeah,
It's
it's probably
effectively
worse for it.
slashing you
for
with
you.
3 swords. At
Yeah,
once.
it's probably worse for you if you get hit by it than if it gets hit by you in this
Yeah.
scenario.
I think this thing's got enough constitution to take at least 1 bullet.
But like
Yeah.
I'm saying, like it could probably get hit by at least 2 or 3. Is the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would it like go down? Would the pain
Right.
shock it and cause it to?
I think it would be. I think once it's finished finishing you off, it's probably grounded for a bit. But I think it uses that grounded time to like not die.
All right, okay. I'll say no then for this one, and then we are gonna do one more before I go to the chore, come back, and then we continue. And that next one
one's
is
free.
yes. Anyways, that's a ladybug. Okay, we'll continue then. Actually, I have longer than I thought. I thought we were gonna have to talk about this. Ledian, yeah.
Well, Ledian, like Ladybug's evolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ledian.
Doesn't this thing like shrimp punch you like super fast?
Shrimp
so
hunt you?
The issue
You know those
with
shrimp that punch
Ledian-
you?
Oh,
is like-
mantis shrimp.
Yeah.
Ledian has
Oh.
a thing where, like, this thing is strong. It's vast, it's strong. If this thing gets to you first, it blows you up like Star Platinum.
But if you
Yeah.
hit it,
I'm say the issue is we're assuming a story where you get first hit guaranteed. So this thing explodes.
yeah, because again, the argument here is you are killing you if it can be killed with a gun.
It is
So-
85 speed.
Let's assume you get a hit off it on it, right? Is it just dying if you get like one hit in?
Yeah, 100%.
It has really low phys defense, really low HP. It doesn't.
But
have
if
a
you don't
resistance.
get that hit, you are getting exploded.
Oh, this thing is Star Platinum if it gets
Okay,
hit first.
okay. So the answer is yes if you can hit it.
Quite literally Star Platinum because its powers are from space.
Yeah.
Wow. Spinnerack, that is a spider. Yes,
That is
next
a spider.
question.
Actually, it only has 6 legs. It's not a spider.
Gyarados. I feel like, yeah, that's just a slightly bigger spider.
Honestly, yeah, I think.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
There's another one of those ones where if it goes first, but it doesn't.
Yeah. It's a bit
It has
slow.
lower speed than you do.
Does it?
Oh, yeah, it definitely doesn't go first.
Does it have lower speed than a person?
It has 40 speed.
Wow. Okay, then yeah, dude. Crobat. A little late in the decks for Crobat.
Well,
It
Crobat was
flies
able to
so
go Gen 2.
silently. Sorry, I just had to take a moment. The websites put silently, not silently,
Well,
silently.
that's the guy who discovered Crobat was silently.
Ah, of course.
So this thing has a very useful tool where if you shoot one of its wings, it has 3 more. And can
Yeah,
still get
that
you.
and also I feel like it just outspeeds you, and it's too small. I feel like
Yeah, this thing is
Yeah.
hard to hit, and this thing is
fast and
This
can
thing's-
fly.
This thing's 100. Not only is it 130 speed, but it's reasonably bulky.
130. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, you cannot kill.
Oh,
Crobat
and
with
it
a gun.
has it also has Infiltrator,
Oh,
which is an ability that lets it, infiltrate. So this thing, if we're going to adapt Infiltrator to this context, I imagine if this thing starts gunning for you and you shoot at it, it will dodge those hits.
yeah, okay, yeah. All right. No, on Crobat. This is probably my last one. Chinchu. That's a fish with some funny little light bulbs. Yeah.
There's a-
Okay, I hate to be
Oh, no.
the bearer of bad news with Chinchilla. This thing quad resists steel.
Oh fuck! Does it?
Yeah, so it's water electric, so both of those types
Okay.
resist.
But all right. Counter
Doesn't
argument.
really do
Its
much
entire
other than that,
body
though.
is its head, and that would mean it would take 4 bullets. Is this thing gonna
4
get to you
bullets.
quick enough for you to
When
not
it
get 4
senses
bullets?
danger, it discharges positive and negative electricity from its 2 antennae. This thing electrocutes you when it senses danger as like a
Is
passive
that a
reaction.
ranged ability, or does it have to get to you? Is the thing.
Well, given the phrase discharge, it's like that's not like its little antenna will be shocky, and if you touch them, they die. That's a. Oh, actually, no. Going from the stadium dex entry, it shoots positive and negative electricity.
Ah,
and
okay. Because I
zaps
was gonna
its
say,
enemies.
discharge implies like an aura attack. So if that 10 feet can't be covered by the aura attack, I think you could get 4 shots in. But if it can shoot it, that's different.
Multiple dex entries indicate the phrase shooting.
Yeah,
for
more than
its
discharge.
It's about a 50-50 split. But also,
Okay,
if we're gonna take discharge in a Pokemon definition, it's a spread move that hits you. So
yeah,
definitely a
okay.
range thing.
So then, no on the fact that this thing needs 4 bullets and you wouldn't be able to get it in time before it fucking electrocutes you to death. So yeah, I'll say no.
It's also got like a surprising amount of HP.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
it's about the same as Crobat. like,
Okay.
just below.
Since I don't want to end off on before I hop up for a bit on a second Evo, I say Lantern probably also
Oh, you like extra don't kill Lantern. This thing
Yeah.
is just Chinchu but bulkier.
Shinshu but bulkier and has and fish. Anyways, right.
Oh, it also blinds you. It
Oh.
flashbangs you.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's got Illuminate.
Anyways, I will be right back. Chat, entertain the stream while I also restart the music. Hold on.
Thank you for entertaining us, chat.
Thanks,
Uh,
Chad.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, I meant. I called. Never mind. Shut up. Don't shut up. Actually, while I'm gone, keep
All right,
talking.
well, shut up.
No, don't. Oh my god.
I
Okay.
need to get water, so.
Yeah, everybody, it's
also need to
break
get a
time.
drink.
It's break time. Everybody, take a little break.
Hey guys, I'm back.
will be- Have you not been here this whole time, Panda?
I said be right back earlier. I've like
Alright,
been gone for
well-
like 5-10 minutes.
Zombies going on
Oh my
break. It's
God.
the Panda happy hour while me and
All right,
Cubo get
you
drinks.
guys, chat it up. I will be back.
What?
And me and Q are gonna go get drinks. Zombie's
Okay.
gonna go to the chore or something. So
Let's
it's
go,
up to you and Naira fine. We'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
I
I see you also got.
Endless.
I was gonna say, you see you also got Soldier 11. I also got them.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I got them earlier. They're pretty cool.
Whatever her name is. I want the maid lady. She's
Yeah,
cool.
you'll never believe which one I want.
Oh, I wonder.
Hmm.
I mean, I want
I've got
two. I just.
I've got like Ben as like Ascension or whatever 2. Or like I basically got 3 of him.
I want Alexandrina. God, that's a name.
Hmm. Is that the one with the puppets or the shark?
The one with the puppets.
Ah, yeah. She is fun to play.
I mean, I like the shark lady too, but oh my god, the maid lady. Hello, hello, ma'am.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's my thoughts on her.
I'm sorry for that.
I have gotten 2 5-stars already.
Oh, who's the other 5-star?
Fucking Bellabog,
Which Bellabog?
Kaleda.
Who's that one? What weapon did they use?
It's the fiery red-haired girl. Her like fucking ultimate has been in it.
Oh, yeah, the Grimlock. I love her. She's great.
Hi, Chad. Hope you're enjoying us talking about ZZZ when you probably have no.
Hi, Chad. I personally don't think I could be killed with a gun. Statistically, everything points towards it.
I think I could.
I'm statistically immortal.
Are you?
I'm also eating a muffin.
Good for you. I want muffins. I can make muffins.
It's a good muffin.
Alright. I need to put a thingy on her. Attack.
Hello.
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 Is this
British Air
is
Tina.
is this the Pokemon stream?
Yeah.
Alright, what are we talking about? What's the topic of conversation? After I got kicked off the last podcast, I've been looking for a new kind of group to settle down with. So what's today's topic? I've got a lot of experience I can talk on.
It is,
thanks.
which Pokemon could we kill with a gun?
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. What?
Well, it's not my idea. It's which Pokemon we
what?
can kill with a gun.
With a gun.
Yes.
What's a gun?
That's right. You don't have to worry about that, do you?
What about what?
Guns.
What's a gun?
Wow, how do I explain this to you? Panda, where are you at? I don't know how to explain this Pokemon turn.
I'm also British.
Oh. You
But a gun is basically, think of a rocket being propelled really fast using explosives.
Oh, like rock throw.
But like faster than that. But like take the speed of Bullet Seed and then make a rock.
Bullet seed. So like, like rock blast.
It's a bit faster.
Right.
Basically make Bullet Seed and make them metal. So metal bullet.
Oh, so they're not rocks.
No, they are like rocks, but they're made of steel.
So like, for like
They also
bullet
have-
seed.
They also have, like, explosive powder in them.
Oh, so it's like explosive metal bullet seed.
Yes.
Asking which Pokemon could survive that.
Which ones could survive and which ones could die? Yes.
Well, you'll be happy to know that, and you can't tell Arceus, I'm telling you this. I have an extensive knowledge of what Pokemon can and can't survive. Wait,
Oh.
how? Hello?
Oh.
No shit, I think Arceus is there.
Oh, hello, Arceus. No, I'm not sharing shit with the Hugh. You gotta trust me, bro. You got... VOD? What the fuck's a VOD? Wait, is this being...
Fantastic.
Here he goes.
Hi, sorry, I'm back. Jesus Christ, there's a giant
you
fucking
missed Bruce.
dragon in my room.
Yeah, you missed. Oh, you didn't miss it.
God, I wish that was me. I wish there was a dragon in my
Wait,
room.
what?
Oh,
What do you...
okay.
Wait, Miss who? Hello?
British Giratina.
What's a British Giratina?
Yeah.
Sure, dude, okay.
I
What-
need
what
British
a-
Giratina- I really need British Giratina to make more appearances. Can we get you a British Giratina PNG to switch on in streams?
it's the stock art for Giratina, but he has a knife.
I'm just thinking a nice little mustache.
Say little mustache, little monocle,
A little monocle.
You-
Yeah.
and a little teacup to one side.
Oh my god.
Hello, what's all this then? I say, coming back into the real world for the first time this year.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, back to talking about TTT again. I love the fucking NPCs in this game.
They're great.
Oh, you're talking about the Zenless Zone Zero, are you?
They are.
Whoa, which legendary is Australian?
Chat, today's stream isn't sponsored by Zenless Zone Zero. It's not sponsored by anyone.
Chomsky's
Sponsored by
potato
that.
chips.
No, it's not. It's not. I forget we can't joke about that liberally.
I know you mean by liberally, like freely on doing it a lot, but I can only imagine like liberal, but like the political stance.
I can't joke about this in a way a Lib Dem would joke about this.
It very much feels like the same vibe as breasted boobily. Joked about liberally.
Ah, yes. The two gender affirming things. Boobs and my liberal Democrats. Nothing quite says gender affirmation than the Lib Dems.
I have no idea what I'm doing in PCC right now. Apparently there's like a fucking promotion section where you get to promote your video store. I don't know what's happening.
I think I might try download it while I'm at locals tomorrow. Like start the download while I'm out. Just to give it a go so I don't miss out on the group's fixation.
Also because, yeah, lots of rewards for playing early.
That's the other one as well, yeah. I would rather not miss out on those in case I do end up liking it.
I will just say right up front, it's very different from Honkai and Genshin. Like, right off. Like, it's... I don't know what I'm doing.
I mean, that's nice that it's different.
Yeah, it is different. I'm just trying to
I
figure out
love hack and slashes.
I heard
like,
people
suddenly delete the hits on my
complaining.
screen and it's all okay.
I heard people complaining because you can't jump, and I see yet again people have nothing real to complain about.
I'm just playing like basically a snake mini game right now.
That was my favorite thing about Star Rails. If it was a bad game because you can't jump, okay, go play fucking Geometry Dash. Like, if
Okay,
jumping's
the
so
jumping thing-
important to you.
It's fucking me up with the combat in this game. Because you don't switch characters with like 1, 2, 3, 4. You switch them with your spacebar. and I'm so used to
Oh.
pressing spacebar for things.
Ah, fair enough.
So while I'm fighting, I accidentally hit my spacebar and lose my combo, and I'm like, ah, fuck.
Well, it also it extends your combo
I mean, that.
if you do it at the right time, at least.
If I do it at the right time, it does. But like, I'm not doing it at the right time. I'm just pressing the fucking spacebar randomly.
So have you seen that one Minecraft Dungeons tweet about the big naturals?
No.
Alright, let's go in VC text.
Oh my goodness. I have Minecraft Dungeons, and you can actually play it.
I feel like
I'm
those
not always
Minecraft
on it.
spin-offs, right? Here's my hot take after playing 0 of these games. They give the energy to me of like these games get overshadowed by Minecraft existing, and I imagine they're actually quite okay. Like, I don't imagine they're bad games or anything. I just imagine they're
Oh,
overshadowed by like
I haven't played
Minecraft.
What is it, Legends?
Yeah.
I've played Dungeons for a fucking long time. I love that game.
That's what it's always felt like. I always felt like they're the kind of games where it's like, well, if there wasn't like a giant parent game overshadowing it, this game would probably go, game would probably do really well.
Oh, Clover, I need you to see like the NPC ever in this game.
Then send me them.
He's so fucking cute. I'm putting her DB text.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the bunny.
Oh hell,
Benoit!
a Benoit
She's-
indeed.
I love her. I wish she was a playable character because I adore her.
I like I like General Chop. He's so silly.
General Chop's pretty silly.
The only thing I don't like about this character is I hate that her like outfit is made of Mountain Dew. Other than that, I think she looks wonderful.
She runs the gaming store.
Does she like wash her clothes in like highlighter fluid or?
Oh.
No, I think she's like super cute. I love her glasses. I love her little purple highlights. I'm just not a fan of that like really neon green, like the neon yellowy green, like that highlighter color. My only critique. Oh boy, going through the timeline, and there's more Natlan stuff.
No. Fuck. You messed up my meaning.
What did you just summon?
Sorry. I accidentally got my spoon stuck in the springs.
There's a fucking snake minigame, and it's awful, and I hate it because I can't play this. I can't play Snake for the life of me.
Let me teach you about snakes.
They have two penis.
No one could. No, I'm not saying that on stream. But snakes are only a danger to you if you are a perceived danger to them. Except if the snake is an asshole. So apparently in Pokemon Horizons, they censored King Gambit.
What?
So King Gambit was apparently censored in Pokemon Horizons, specifically because of this shot from the game.
Oh my
Cheeked
god.
up.
Look, they said we don't want to advertise unhealthy foods, so we gotta hide his cake.
Why is there there's so much happening in this game. I don't know what's happening.
Would you say that you're like somewhat overwhelmed?
Yeah.
Would you say that with all of this like chaotic information swirling around, it's a little hard to remain peaceful?
What the f are you talking about? You're making a reference.
Would you say it?
Gonna be
Would you
zenless.
say it's zenless?
Yeah, thought so.
Okay.
I win.
This is my perfect victory!
This is my perfect victory. Chat, I did it. I killed myself.
What?
That's what adventuring does. It's like, if I fucking win Acheron, look, I did it, I died. And I'm just like, okay, now what? He's like, oh yeah, shit. Didn't think of that. I was about to send Zephyr a tweet until I realized it's a tweet that he's quote retweeted, and it's currently the quote retweet I'm reading. In other news, MatPat is co-producing the London West End Your Lie in April musical.
Well,
Oh.
I was so excited about it.
That's, well, thankfully, from what I'm reading from the source, it's not just a theory.
Huh. What did I miss? What did I miss?
Nothing much.
Yeah.
You'll miss me when I go.
We got
What?
visited by
What?
Aww.
I'm
we
back
got
high.
visited by British Giratina. That was fun.
Oh, true.
Okay.
You did. Yeah, he got evicted.
Yeah. He was gonna give us all the secrets to which Pokemon could actually like
Oh
pick up
my-
the gun, and then Arceus came in and fucking nuked him.
Okay. Is everyone ready to continue?
Kiwi is making food, but said to go on without it.
All right. Okay. Good thing we started with another easy one. Pichu. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pichu is the bullet.
That's just a baby.
Huh? What'd you say, Nairo?
So that's just a baby.
It is just a baby, but it could be killed with a gun.
Yes.
You're saying that as opposed to other babies.
The website just jump scared me.
Yeah. Wait, I saw that.
That's so funny.
What?
It
So,
jump scared me
on
with that
this
was a
website,
fucking child.
If you click smash on the baby Pokemon, it goes, that was a fucking child.
Incredible. I'm so glad I'm not using this website for that purpose. Cleffa. Yeah.
That's awful.
So the issue with Cleffa, right, is this thing is a fairy type. It's actually just like it's double affected by steel moves.
Yeah, so it would take half a bullet to kill this thing, I feel like.
Yeah.
It also, I like where Clefairy and Clefable would probably be able to deal with it, not Cleffa. That's a baby. Wait, hold on, let's see if it does it again.
That's a fucking child.
Igglybuff? Yeah. Yeah. We'll do it again. Incredible. That is awful. I love
Igglybuff
that
has
though.
the same thing of like, you know, it's a fairy type.
It's a
Togepi-
fairy type, yeah. Togepi. Isn't this thing known for
Togepi,
being naturally resilient?
Togepi is weird.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Togepi has the issue of this thing is super affected by steel types.
Mm-hmm. But
The
what's the but here, Clover?
okay.
All I'm hearing is that this thing is bulbous, round, fairy type, and would die to a bullet.
That's how they described me in college.
Okay.
The main gimmick of this Pokemon,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really, that's why I hate this move a little bit, but I get why it's there.
It's not a move.
The main thing surrounding Togepi and what this Pokemon is known for,
Mhm.
or all of its like anime appearances are based off of, etc., is a move.
All right.
Which this is the metronome Pokemon.
So
Togepi's gimmick is this thing could feasibly live a shot.
if it got
and-
lucky.
Well, unfortunately for you, its hidden ability is super luck.
Oh, no.
The other thing is with this thing's main form of retaliation is metronome, which is either A, you're gonna get slightly grazed, or B, it could even make you more effective at killing it, or C, this thing evaporates your bones,
I feel like
and it's anywhere on that scale.
I feel like there's more options that it would not get you first before dying to a bullet than there is evaporating you. And I feel like even just based off the fact that there is a chance that it could fuck up and not kill you, I feel like that's a yes.
I think this gets the reverse Articuno treatment of like this thing, like Articuno 9 times out of 10 beats you. This thing 1 time out of 10 beats
One
you.
time out of 10. If it gets really, let's go gambling. Okay,
Oh,
okay,
damn it.
Website. Okay, I
That
know.
is a
I'm.
fucking child.
That's a fucking child. Anyways, Togetic. I don't know much about this thing, but I
This
feel like
thing
this is also a yes.
Bulky. This thing is bulky, quicker Togepi.
But also fairy is the problem.
Yeah, it's still fairy. This thing can fly, unlike.
But is it how
Togepi.
fast is it though? Is the thing because flying doesn't necessarily rule out you're not gonna hit it
Oh,
or that you're gonna hit it.
Christ! This thing is slower than a person.
Oh, it's dead. It's dead. It would like fly slowly at you as you just bet. And even if it had the metronome
have
ability,
to-
I feel like
You have to contend with this thing having super luck still. Where it's like this thing could just RNG.
yeah, but I feel like with RNG, if there is an RNG reason for a Pokemon not to get killed by a bullet, if there is a chance the Pokemon will get killed by a bullet in that RNG, the answer is a yes.
I think if it's a feasible chance, which I do think in this case is a feasible chance.
I don't know. I think if there is a chance, then I'd say yes.
I don't know. I think if you have like a 0.5% chance to get a bullet on
That's
this thing
still a
and one-shot it-
non-zero chance, though, and in that non-zero
Yeah, but
chance,
that's not
if they
happening.
die to the bullet in that non-zero chance, then I'd say yes.
I would say no.
If
I
they
think
live,
that's
if
too
they live to
inconsistent.
the I really hope nothing like this comes up because we're gonna butt heads over that. But I'd say Togetic is a yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I think Togetic does in fact lose.
All right, a psychic type. Here we go. Does it have capability for telekinesis? That's the big decider here. That's the big
Natu?
roadblock. Yeah.
So
Or even just psychokinesis in
Natu.
general.
Natu is the tiny bird. That
Yeah.
is the name of this Pokemon.
The tiny.
This thing, I don't think clears. I think this Pokemon.
no. I honestly, I'd have to agree.
This Pokemon's pretty unexceptional.
A little bulbous little bird. It die. It
It
dies.
is a fucking child. Though.
Xatu. This thing does have the ability of premonition. It can see both the past and the future
Yeah.
at the same time. But can it do something about the bullet is the question. That's the real
This thing
question.
is twice as fast as a person.
So dodging the bullet is in the question.
I think this thing reliably dodges bullets.
Okay, but can it kill you is the thing. That's the second hurdle.
Yes.
How?
Have you seen what a beak does to your eye
Okay,
sockets?
fair point. Double as fast as a human and can see the future. I feel like it's a no.
the issue is the person who is sneaking up on this Zatu thinks that he has the advantage, right? Because he is sneaking up on this.
That's
creature
if they
doesn't
even
know
could
that
sneak
he's
up on
here. The issue is this Zatu has already seen the outcome of this fight and knows it's winning before the humans even
True.
showed up.
True. All right, then no. Mareep, yes, that's a sheep with electric abilities.
This thing resists. This thing resists steel moves.
Yeah, but I mean that's still like a sheep. What's it really gonna do? Other than
See, it says it can shock you, but it's only described as a shock.
yes, that's
And
not like a.
Trust me, in my line of work, you can survive a little shock.
You could survive a little shock. And I feel like even with the part that's like its fleece size doubles in volume, right? I feel like that's not gonna matter because its head isn't covered in fleece. Like, there's still a big head there to hit. I'm gonna say yes to Mareep.
Yeah.
Flaffy, I feel like same thing. That's gonna die. That's gonna die to a
I think
bullet.
so.
That's gonna die to a bullet. Ampharos, extra die to a bullet. I don't care if it can mega evolve. Extra die to a bullet.
Let me
Like-
let me check out for us.
I mean, I feel like
Ooh.
this thing.
Ooh. Hang
Oh?
on, Ampharos has ammunition.
What? Does it outgun you? Hold on.
I'm going to quote it's Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Pokedex entry. Which
Okay.
is one of those really wonderful dex entries where it is massive hyperbole,
Oh no.
but technically it's written as canon.
Oh no.
Ampharos gives off so much light that it can be even seen from space.
So, if you point a gun at it, it's like that one fucking meme. You know the one fucking meme where it's like, "Give me your money," it just fucking blasts him away with the flashlight. That's Ampharos.
This would be like staring at a nuke
with your
from
eyes.
like 10 centimeters
I
away
feel like-
from the impact.
I feel like if you're 10 feet from this thing, it would nuke you due to the heat. It would probably need to generate that much light. That would nuke you.
No, this thing absolutely eviscerates you.
I'd say evaporate. Honestly, it probably would evaporate you.
Oh,
no.
and the text of it making enough light to be seen from space happens in more than one dex entry.
Oh god, yeah. Okay, no. On the count that this thing can nuke you. No. Yeah, that's a literal flower. Bellossom. That's a flower. Oh, does it lean the way most people like say for it?
I think it's random, but no quote.
Huh. I feel like this is a yes. I feel like yeah. With Bellossom.
I don't see a world where Bellossom wins, but let's have a look.
Oh boy. I don't know. I feel like it would. It's just a little flower
Yeah,
thing.
I don't think there's anything that backs up Bellossom. It's the same speed as a person.
Yeah. It's not really gonna do that well. Meryl. This thing takes normal damage from bullets because it's water and fairy.
This thing could have resisted it in generations prior to 6. But
well,
no.
we're going off the type it is now. I feel like, yeah, you could kill Meryl. I mean... and of course we can't forget that the person who discovered Meryl is Mr. Water. Of course, we can't forget the website misspelled it again.
The issue with Meryl is this thing is built like a boy, not like he's
What?
a lad, but like
Your
he's
boy.
built like one of those water
Chunky?
boys.
I mean, but even then, right? What is he gonna do to counteract bullets?
Oh no, I'm not saying this thing lives because it's a boy. I'm saying this thing is built like a balloon.
It pops.
Oh, it pops. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah, for Meryl. Meryl gets popped like a balloon. Azumarill. Is that really any different? Is he really any different from Azumarill or Meryl other than being
so isn't it
bigger?
weaker?
It has
it's
water as
fairy,
well.
So it's neutral.
Okay.
Neutral.
Interesting.
So this Pokemon has Thick Fat as an ability, which I
Fake
think
what?
thick fat.
Fat.
Oh, thick fat.
Yeah. So I think it's like maybe can take another bullet, but there's nothing
It can
super
really do.
exceptional in its kit. The
And I
issue is I
mean-
think if this thing touches you, you die because this thing also gets huge power.
So do they have both the abilities?
They can have one or the other for the sake of the argument, but not both.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either this thing can take more than this thing can either take more shots, or it can kill you in one shot because huge power is
But
a horrifying.
If
concept.
we're also going by how Meryl is, if it doesn't have thick fat, it's also popping in one shot like a balloon.
Azumarill is built better than.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
okay,
like-
fair.
It's healthier. It's like larger. The big thing holding this thing back is it is just as fast as a person.
So would it even be able to close the distance before taking enough bullets to die? I think it wouldn't, honestly.
I think it could, but I don't think it survives.
Yeah, it would get to you and then flop over dead, I feel like. He'd get
Yeah.
one hit in and bleed out. And that might
Yeah,
not
I
even
thi-
kill
I thi-
you.
I don't think Meryl survives.
Yeah, Azumarill, but yeah. So yeah, I'll put that for Sudowoodo.
Sudowoodo clears.
Yeah, I was gonna say this dude. You might not even be able to see him. He's a tree. He's just so good at being a tree. Also, he's made of rocks, isn't he?
Okay, this gets weird because
Also,
I
we
think
can't
if
forget
you
the person who
shot
discovered him.
a-
Composition. Sorry.
I
I'm gonna keep making that
I think a bullet would not do much to a rock IRL.
Yeah.
However, this thing is a rock type taking a steel attack, which technically
Hmm.
steel is super effective against rock.
Oh shit! Is it? I genuinely
yeah.
forgot that. Ooh. But
So-
would he? I mean, would that really do much to Sudowoodo? I mean, isn't he like notoriously really tanky?
So Sudowoodo has a really large physical defense, which, as described, bullets are a physical attack. So this thing is definitely taking a lot of hits to kill.
But I guess the question comes from: could it kill you? Because I mean, if it's gonna take all 17 bullets and die, or if it even would, right? Okay, because like my thing is, haha, would. If it can take bullets like that, right? If it's like, you know, really resilient, right? Would it even be able to counterattack you to stop you from shooting at it?
the issue is this thing is very slow.
Should we? Okay. Here's a question that's popped into my head. Should we consider a mag dump as an insta kill? If you can mag dump a Pokemon fully, does that count as an insta kill?
See, I feel like it depends, because I feel like there are certain Pokemon that are built so durable they could survive a mag dump.
Okay, then we should establish, would Sudowoodo be one of them to survive a mag dump?
I think so.
Because, I mean, for the sounds of it, he's slow, resilient, made of rocks. Even though it is super effective against him, it's like he's this big, tanky, slow dude. I feel like he'd just be too strong. Just wouldn't
He
care.
also technically does get the abilities. He gets sturdy, so you could never one-shot it even if you had tried.
Ooh. But you wouldn't even
but
one-shot him
more-
anyway.
More importantly, this thing gets rattled as an ability,
Rattled.
which,
Riddle boys.
for the sake of argument, technically this ability only works when hit with a Bug, Dark, or Ghost move. I think for the sake of argument, rattled should trigger if hit by a move that would scare. Because that's the whole
Okay.
point. with Rattled.
Yeah.
Guns are scary.
Guns are scary. You're absolutely right about that.
And
What does this have to
the
do with
thing
anything?
With Rattled is whenever it gets hit by a bullet in this case, it gets a speed boost.
Ooh. Would that help it?
It goes from you can dump your entire mag, and I'm always going to be too slow to catch up, to every time I am shot, I'm getting closer to you.
And every time we touch, I swear I can fly.
Are we assuming
And-
it stacks though? Is it like? Is
yeah,
it like?
There's no reason why it shouldn't.
Does the ability raise the speed stat?
Yes.
Like through the
So
normal
at
means of like
most-
raising the speed stat?
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
if
So
it-
at most, it caps out at 4 times, which makes it more than capable of catching up to you.
Yeah. Okay, that's a fair point.
This
All right.
thing, this thing is fast enough. This thing gets faster than you after 1 boost.
Oh, and then it would just get faster after the. Okay. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'd say
And
no.
this thing doesn't need any exceptional things to kill you. This is a rock.
This is a rock. He just punches you. Those little fucking balls on the end of. He's got maces on the end of his hands, basically.
He literally
so-
does have maces on his hands.
So this is a
Udomodos
no.
never die.
Hi, Kiwi.
Those never die.
So this is a no on this on the stance that he's just built different. Little bro's
Yeah.
built a little different. Politoed, that is a frog.
It's a big frog. That's
It's
what
a-
you
It is the
consider.
big frog.
Big frog, but I mean, even then,
It's a
we said
very big
Poliwhirl would die. I feel like it'd be hypocritical to say this thing wouldn't.
Ooh, so you failed to consider one thing.
Do not say Drizzle. Drizzle is
The
not
curled
going to stop me
hair
from
on
shooting.
Politoad's head is proof of its status as a king. This is like
This is
patricide.
regicide.
Oh, there's a regicide here. Yeah, this is regicide. This is a crime, and you can't go.
Oh, that's my favorite
Okay.
Reggie.
It is said that the longer and more curled the hair, the more respect this Pokemon earns from its peers.
What does
So
that
this
have
guy
to
has
do
Riz.
against my gun?
This guy has Riz.
Okay,
He has
someone has to die though.
Yeah, you're
And
gonna
it's gonna-
die to Sigma.
You
Riz.
cannot use the Pokemon would take me out to dinner and convince me not to kill it as an
It's
argument.
a very
no.
sexy
The-
though.
The
Oh my
difference
God.
is it's not rizzing you up. This thing has an army behind it.
Unfortunately, no, because again, this is a 1v1. So if and even
well,
then, they
That is
you
true.
you'd kill it
to-
anyway. I feel like you're coping really hard because you like
Okay,
this guy a
you're
little too much.
You're forgetting something, right? This Pokemon is damp.
What? What does that have to do with anything? Clover, you're reaching.
Self-destruct.
I'm putting my
So-
foot
so-
down.
so
You're
damp-
reaching.
Okay,
Damp,
but
damp prevents self-destruction. I mean, this Pokemon cannot combust.
okay,
or
but
be
yeah,
exploded.
I was
So it's
gonna,
bullet-
does it
That's
so?
not.
It also it prevents does it prevent explosion like the move explosion?
yeah.
Explosion
propels-
and self-destruct.
The
what
bullet
propels
is
bullets?
not an explosion. The bullet is simply propelled by one.
Yeah, and you can't
is.
explode while near it because it's so damp. Because if you're in a team battle, no Pokemon in the area can use it.
Wait. Are you saying this thing has an
Doesn't
aura
let
that
you use the bullets.
disables
Yeah,
the gun?
It has an aura of things can't explode when I'm near it.
All right, but let's
Okay.
assume.
Aura of
Okay, but
wet.
let's assume once you realize this in the 10 feet, would it even be able to attack and kill you before you move out of that range and just fire from a distance large enough that it cannot disable your gun?
This thing is faster than you.
Oh.
So you can't outrange it.
Oh.
This is just a giant frog.
Yeah,
A
okay, he
huge
could probably
giant
punch you.
Frog.
Probably punch you.
It'll probably strangle you with its tongue.
It's literally
Or
gonna
its
eat
hair.
you.
Or its hair. Okay, so apparently this Pokemon's just a
It's gonna make
fucking
you
stand
Greninja.
user that counters guns.
It's gonna turn you into Greninja with the fucking tongue scarf.
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, but
You
let's
should.
move on. Let's move on.
Let
So
that
this is a
tongue
no.
What the
No,
fuck?
shut up. All of you shut up. Not on
Politoed
stream.
clues.
Not on stream. Anyways, Hoppip dies. Look at that thing. It's a little berry.
Jacob Alpharad.
What the fuck does he have to do with this? Get him on the line. Get him on the line. He has to explain himself right now.
No, I think this Pokemon explodes.
Yeah, it dies. It dies.
This thing, like all of its dex entries are just this thing drifts in the wind.
This thing's like a fart in the wind. Skip Bloom, I feel like same thing.
Skip Bloom is a slightly bigger fart in the wind.
Yeah, it dies to a gun. Jumpluff, fart in the wind that has 3 little puffs on the end of it.
He like explodes.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. I might have something for Jumpluff.
Actually.
Love him. I hope he survives. I love him. He's one of my favorites.
All right.
Look, I didn't
correct,
say
Knuckles.
that you were gonna.
Here is
like
how it's going to go down.
Okay.
1. This thing has multiple dex entries flaunting that it can spore you. 2. This thing has Infiltrator.
Huh.
So while this thing's moving towards you, it's dodging a bullet. 3. This thing is fast.
How fast?
110.
Oh, it's so
Faster than
full of
Zapdos.
whimsy and wonder.
Faster than Zapdos.
This thing is faster than Zapdos.
Jesus Christ.
He's so full of whimsy and wonder that, like, as he's like approaching you with intent to kill, he just looks silly.
The wind is just
just
like
like,
carrying him
"Bye."
exactly perfectly.
Even in the fiercest wind, it can control its fluff to make its way to any place in the world at once. Like your wind break.
God. Like my it forcibly gets in your mouth and you die eating it. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, it chokes you out.
With itself. Okay, wow. Jumpluff, I was not aware of your game. You know what? I agree. No on Jumpluff. That's a monkey with a big hand. That's a monkey with a big hand.
Well, actually, it's a monkey with a third hand.
It's gonna die to a gun.
He's gonna high five you. And you're gonna be like, damn, I didn't know you would shit like that, and forgive him.
Okay,
So
again, someone has to
Apon's
die here.
abilities is run away.
You shoot
So-
yourself.
Okay, I did. Wait, what did you...
Wait, are you saying run away? Yeah, I said the exact same thing for Rattata, and Zombie went, no.
Yeah, I
So,
said
I-
no, because that's boring.
This thing is good at escaping conflict, so it can evade attacks.
Well, if that's not an option, it's just dying. Since it
No,
can't
no,
just run away.
I'm using runaway as a thing of this thing can dodge. This thing has the ability to dodge.
Okay,
As
but
a
I mean,
heavy
that
metal.
doesn't... I mean,
It's 85 speed, so it's faster than you.
yeah, by a bit, but I don't know. I mean, most animals are faster than us, and we could still hit them with guns.
This thing is incredibly nimble. A lot of its dex entries talk about how it's like effectively acrobatic.
Can an
and yeah, I
acrobatic
think this-
dodge bullets better?
Yes.
I feel like
We should test
when
it.
it's like-
D&D.
I feel like when it's
Cool.
considerably faster than a human. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But I mean, is it like fast enough to the point where you can't hit it? Or is it fast enough to the point where it's hard to hit it and you could? That's the difference we have to cross here.
I would say hard to hit, but you could.
So if you did hit it, then if it's hard to hit,
It's also got that like acrobat thing. Like once you hit this thing in a breaking point, this thing loses a lot of what makes it good. Like its
So-
speed and its acrobatics go down.
so
once
yeah,
you've
like
hit it
one
once, so-
hit and this thing's like just fucked.
Yeah, I would say
So
so.
okay, all right. So I will say yes for Apom. Sunkern.
So I'll explain to you.
Oh my God,
why Sunkern.
Do you
I have an
have?
idea.
So
Go
what
on.
happened?
Go on.
Okay, so Sunkern is the lowest base stat Pokemon. Maybe not now, but it was before. Which means this thing is getting aggressively underestimated.
And then what?
I don't understand.
Oh no! There's no payoff for this thing.
It's gonna get underestimated, and they're gonna be right. It dies to a bullet. Sunflora.
I think you could effectively bludgeon it with the gun. I don't think you need to waste a
You
bullet.
don't even need to save yourself some money. You just fucking hit it with a gun, and it dies.
Its only means of defense is to shake its leaves desperately at its attacker.
Oh,
As it
no.
ejects from Violet.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
no, Sunkern literally says this thing does not have a defense mechanism.
What about Sunflora? I feel like, yeah. If Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare has taught me anything, guns are incredibly effective against sunflowers.
Like,
So-
its
that's a
stats
different
total
series.
says it has terrible speed, but its dex entry says in the daytime it rushes into a hectic manner.
Okay,
so,
but
true.
is it
However,
daytime though?
I feel like the answer is less so. Like, is it daytime? Also, what the fuck is this thing doing in a hectic manner?
Yeah, well, okay,
Walking up
you
to
know what, let's
and, like,
assume-
patting your ass with a leaf.
Yeah, let's assume is
Yeah.
even if this thing is in the daytime, it's not really gonna do much.
Yeah.
It's gonna like move around, but once you get one hit on it, it's gonna go oh and fucking die. I mean, it's a flower.
This thing sprints at you with the speed of an Olympian, and then hits you with the force of a sheet of paper.
It just like brushes you, and it's like really awkward, so it makes you more want to shoot it. I also bring up the argument: have you ever shot a sunflower with a gun before? Next question.
I mean, genuine question. Have you?
Have you?
No, but I'm assuming it wouldn't go well for the sunflower. I mean, can you really see that going any better way for the sunflower?
Well, okay. Let's use a credible data source, right? Minecraft.
Oh my god.
If I shoot a sunflower
not.
with a bow and arrow, it just phases through it. So I think sunflower clears.
No, okay. Sunflower dies to a gun. Next question. Yanma. Ooh. I already see in this website, it can generate shockwaves that shatter windows in the area. I also imagine it's fast and small and hard to hit.
So
Yeah.
the issue with the Yanma is this thing starts at 95 speed. And
Starts
this
is
thing has the
scary.
ability. This thing has the ability speed boost.
Oh god.
Not only that, it also could take compound eyes, which increases its accuracy, and also has the ability frisk, where it can check your held item.
Oh.
So it would
this-
know you have a gun.
Yeah, this thing knows you have a gun, is twice as fast as you, and can
It,
explode your brain with its mind.
Yeah, it also
With its
it leaves
wings.
out a part of that description of it could generate shockwaves capable of breaking glass.
Yeah.
And here's how it continues, or even launching a house skyward by flapping its wings very fast.
You are going into the sky. Goodbye. Nice gun,
Yeah, yeah.
idiot. Into
Yeah,
the sky you
Yan-
go.
Yanma is so...
Solos. Fucking
Oh,
clears.
also, a fun thing as well in Yanma's dex entry, this thing can detect you from 360 degrees.
Oh,
Like,
Jesus
it's not
Christ.
behind it.
There's no
this thing
winning
has
against this
eyes
thing.
on the back of its head.
Oh, did Panda leave?
Yeah, Panda had to go do Minecraft law.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. That's right. Panda did mention that. Okay. Yeah, Yanma fucking clears you so easily. Whooper.
Incredibly.
Whooper.
All right.
I would be
have
biased and say
something to
yes, but I
say
have to be
about
realistic
Whooper.
here.
Hey, it has the damn.
I'm gonna be realistic here. So first of all, this thing
Mhm.
takes half damage from steel moves.
What about ground though? Is that resistant to steel? Or no,
no,
because it's
but
just it's
water
one.
is.
If there's one type that's resistant and no other type that isn't, it just gets normal resistance, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It has 15 speed.
So yeah, that is
Oh.
its issue. Is this thing does have damp, so you can't shoot it until you outrange it.
You
But
just like aim at it until your bullet actually fires while backing away in a normal manner.
Because this thing is like dawdling
I
after
feel like you could just take 2 steps and outrange it. You know?
Yeah, this thing would actually have something. This thing could actually do something to you if it could get close to you, but it's on 15.
But it's
speed.
not. Even with the 10
It has-
feet to start,
like,
it's
like
not.
poisonous. If you
Yeah,
touch
it's like poisonous if you touched it, but this thing is usually.
I mean,
You're not
assuming you're like
touching it.
wearing pants, it's not gonna be able to get you to touch it very easily.
Honestly, yeah.
Like, this thing's fucked. As much as I love him, he's fucked. Quagsire. This one might be different, but I feel like it's
I don't think so.
gonna be the
So-
same.
Quag's got some things. Quag is definitely slower. Oh, it's still slower than you. It's slightly quicker,
Mhm.
but not by much.
It's also really
Um,
stupid.
Oh no.
Yeah. it
Does
is just,
Quagsire fall under the yes, but it's killing you before it realizes it's been shot? Because it's stupid
it
like
doesn't have-
Slowbro?
It doesn't have pain tolerance like Slowbro does.
Oh, so he'd still
I think,
fall to the
He's just
shot.
a little dumb.
Yeah, okay.
I think the issue with Quag is this thing. I think this thing lives the full clip.
Oh.
That's so real.
Would it bleed out
So-
later, though, is the question.
No, thanks to its ability water absorb,
Oh,
It just,
no!
it just hops
where
over.
I can't believe-
it heals.
I can't believe 2 Pokemon so far have had a healing factor. One of them was Moltres, the other is Quagsire.
Technically Wooper has it too, but my thing with Wooper is I think you could out-damage Wooper quicker.
Yeah.
The thing with Quagsire is this thing is Wooper, but bulky. This is bulky Wooper.
What's its speed, too?
35.
35, so
Oh.
it's still slower.
But it's still slightly faster.
The
What?
thing is, it's got like much more defense. It's got much more HP. You have to remember, it's taking half damage from your bullets, and
True.
it's healing while it's wet. And this thing is a
While
wet
it's
Pokemon.
wet. While it's in the water.
So probably by the time you get to bullet 17, it's probably healed from bullets like 1
I don't
through
think
3.
it feels that. I'm on the off. I think Quagsire would unfortunately die because
Hmm.
I just all the dex entries that say that it's like it just like sits there in the water waiting for
So,
prey.
So
I'm
would it
going
even
Also,
come after
if he's
you?
out
I'm gonna
of-
ratio you.
Literally.
I'm gonna ratio you here with the Gen 3 descriptor of Water Absorb. Because every other iteration of Water Absorbs has restores HP if hit by a water move. Generation 3, its debut generation, states
Changes
changes
water
water into HP. So while this thing chills in a river, this thing is healing.
But
Well,
we're in a
well,
neutral
again, we're in a
environment.
neutral territory, so not a river.
There's no rivers, but there's also like no like
It-
cover or anything like that.
This thing has plenty of time to find water.
After it
You are
kills.
not killing
Can
it
it?
quick enough.
Well, then that's the question. I
Well,
mean,
it's not catching up to you.
if it like.
I don't think it's running at you. I think it's walking away from you. Until
Oh
it finds
God,
water
is this
and
a
just lies there.
stalemate then? Because it can't
I-
get to you. It can't get to you and kill you. Even if it could get to you, I don't
But-
think it can kill you. But
I
you
think
also can't
Quagsire
kill
beats
it.
you on starvation.
If he beats you on
Starts
starvation,
you
I think he loses to a. I honestly think he loses to a gun because
Fuck,
you're just gonna
this is a
unload
hard one.
like 17 bullets into him, and if he's not
I-
moving, you
I
can
have
hit
to-
crit. Okay.
I have to be a deciding vote here, I guess.
I think Quag takes it. I think Quag sweeps.
I think I
think
have to
Quag
go with
dies,
Kiwi on this
unfortunately.
because there is a chance you hit him in the head, and I feel like after bullet number like 6, you'd realize he can't get to you quickly, and you could honestly probably just walk up to him and fucking blast him in the head as many times as you wanted,
Damn.
and he'd go down. And
Yeah,
he,
you can't get too close to it because he does have.
Yeah.
Oh, he does have Well,
He
even
does-
then, I feel like
it
you
does
could
jam
take
your
the
gun.
time to aim your gun to hit him in the head after like realizing he can't get to you quick enough and outranging him. So I feel like I'm gonna have to go with Kiwi on this. That he just isn't fast enough to catch up to you. Even if he did, he can't kill you, and he's stupid. He's just gonna be like, huh?
I'm a
What?
Kiwi,
Did you
aren't I?
just shoot me?
I think he would. I think he'd die. Espeon. Okay. Big question. Does it have telekinesis?
I think
It has mind control powers.
Okay, so you're shooting
Okay, yeah.
yourself. That's how
I'm
this
pretty
fight
sure,
ends.
yeah.
It shoots you
it has-
using you.
It has mind control. It also has premonition.
It does have premonition. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just a nasty combination. It would see you point the gun at it and go, "No, it's pointing at you, stupid," and you're dead. Yeah, okay. That's one of those. That's one of those that I think has the premonition and the ability to back it up. Umbreon.
So Umbreon has a stat block that's really favorable.
Like how?
this thing, well, not by much, is faster than you.
Okay.
65 speed. The thing is, this thing has 95 HP and 110 defense,
Whoa.
which is a lot.
That
This
is a
thing
lot
is
of physical defense.
Incredibly bulky.
I mean, it probably has the ability to kill you too, right?
Oh yeah, no, there are dex entries that describes it going for your throat.
It has poisonous sweat.
But okay, let's
And
assume.
also, it does like a lot of them says darkness.
Oh,
Like when in the darkness, it goes sicko mode or whatever.
oh, I thought you were meaning like it could generate darkness.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I see the one that Clover's talking about. It blends into darkness when it bides its time, and when praise appears, this Pokemon goes for its throat, then eats it.
So would it just run off and hide and wait for you to be vulnerable
I
and then
feel
get
like-
you?
Is
Going-
Bullet a status condition?
No.
Bullet is an attack.
You can't
so no.
synchronize this.
I know.
You can't synchronize.
Okay.
Is-
See, my thing
It's
is,
bleeding.
I'm thinking when Umbreon's like slightly faster than you, I think of a dog, okay? And if this
Yeah.
dog, even though it has poisonous sweat, I feel like that's not gonna matter, right?
Yeah.
If you shoot a dog, even if you only get like a couple of hits in, I feel like the dog is going to bleed out later. It might kill you. Very well, Umbreon could probably kill
the
you, but I feel like he'd
the
bleed out
difference
later
is-
and die.
The difference
anyway.
is, this is not a dog. This is Umbreon, the Moonlight Pokemon.
Okay,
Uh,
yes, but Umbreon, the
the thing
Moonlight
is,
Pokemon,
this thing-
resembles a dog, even in stats.
Okay, yes, but the thing is, this thing.
Also, you really should not be comparing this to real life that you banned on Twitch. Thanks.
What?
That too.
Talking about real life violence can get you banned on Twitch.
Oh.
Don't do that.
Oh shit. Okay.
This thing has like incredible defensive stats. This thing is
hmm.
very, very, very.
So then I
durable.
guess the question is, could you even get in enough bullets to cause it to bleed out later?
I think yes,
think
but I
so.
don't think it gives you the chance. I think once it's alert to you, it's going to fuck off until it can make the situation advantageous for itself.
And then
Like,
yeah,
I think this thing is smart. Like you can maybe like fire 1 or 2 shots, and then this thing skedaddles until it's in a situation where it has the advantage. And then it
So the
waits for you.
fight. So that's a hard argument to counter because while I did say someone has to die in this fight scenario, right? That also kind of feels like it's running away and to continue the fight later, which I feel like kind of conflicts with that. I mean,
this thing isn't fleeing from you in order to prevent a fight. This thing is just like changing the game.
I think if we think of it as like, it'll probably like move around you to try to disorient you and then get you. I could see that. You know what? I'll honestly agree with no. That I think it's like too defensive, too smart. Poison Sweat goes for the throat, you know, and is also discovered by Mr. Protex. Why does this website do that? There's so many words with like a random space in between. Mr. Protex, like, come on.
Shrug emoji.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no on Umbreon. Murkrow, that's a bird, just a bird.
It's a cursed bird.
It is a curse.
Be
Or
cursed
it
all you
does have
want,
this
girl. You're
super
dying to my bullet.
This thing not only is itself a holder of super luck, but its dex entries proactively make you unfortunate. So this thing's RNG game is off the charts.
So this thing. Fuck.
You would
Okay.
jam 50 times.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Is-
your bullet is jamming, and while your bullet is jamming, this thing claws your eyes out.
All right. Okay. You know what? Fair enough. Slow King. We've already determined that all the slow bros do die to a gun, but they will kill you
Looking is
first.
different.
Oh.
Slowking, I feel like
Psychic
is more
type.
different.
It has a
Ooh.
lot of psychic abilities. It has.
Oh.
I think it said it can match that of a human, and it constantly attempts to learn more. So it might know what
This
a gun
thing, this thing has the intelligence comparable to that of award-winning scientists.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. And it has psychic abilities, probably. Because I was going to say, even if it has psychokinesis or telekinesis, would it use it? But if it's got an intelligence level of that much...
Apparently it also has incredible intellect and intuition. Whatever the situation, it remains calm and collected. So, like, you would know that you're holding a gun.
He would...
It also has regenerator.
Okay, yeah, he has a healing factor, knows how to kill you, knows what you're doing in an attempt to kill it, and has telekinesis. I'm gonna say no on Slowking. We all agree?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's a ghost.
okay. Miss Drevis, that's a ghost. No. Next question. Unknown.
If there was all 26 of them, they would
Okay.
send you to God.
We're assuming this is just one unknown, and for the sake of
Yeah.
funny, it's the question mark unknown, because we are asking a question. Anyways,
Yeah.
probably. I don't think these things have psychic abilities.
It is said that they must have a variety of abilities. They can communicate telepathically.
Okay, but that doesn't...
Look at Clover. Look at Black and White.
I was like, this is crazy. And then I read, when alone, nothing happens. Fuck.
What do you mean? What? When alone, nothing happens? What does that
So
mean?
it says in a lot of dex entries for Unknown that if there are two or more, an odd power is said to emerge. When
Okay.
alone, nothing happens.
So it's just on the ground flat.
This is
On
the
the wall.
equivalent of a giant foam letter A.
Yeah.
I'd say yes then, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird. These things are so ethereal that I can't confidently say yes. But like, oh, you don't beat Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet
No,
fucking
I was gonna
solos
say,
you.
I was just sitting here staring at him like, no, there's no way.
You shoot Wobbuffet and you feel the bullet.
It's
so this
like
is
attacking
another
us.
one.
It's yeah.
This is another one where most of what this Pokemon is known for comes down to moves again, to a point where like its iconicity is dependent on its moves because it learns like 4.
Yeah.
And those are all reflect the damage back at you moves.
I think honestly, I don't think you could kill a Wobbuffet. I think it would like bounce the bullets back at you, like the bullets would like get sucked in and then and come right back out flying at you and kill you.
Most of what I'm reading from the dex entries,
Yeah.
at best, this thing counterattacks you and you die. At worst, this thing destiny bonds you and it's a draw.
Okay. I think yeah.
So
No. I
against
think it's a
Wobbuffet, you
no.
always lose.
Yeah. I think it's a no on Wobbuffet. Girafarig. This is
This
a
one's
weird
weird.
on
one.
this thing.
Huh?
You can't sneak up on it.
You can't sneak up on it, but that's not really what the scenario is accounting for anyway. Even then, can it
Well,
really do anything?
I feel like a lot of what these scenarios tend to depend on are you, the individual with the gun, get the first action because
Okay.
that's how it is, right?
Yeah.
I feel like once a Pokemon has the ability to know you're coming, you don't get first action anymore.
But would this
It's
really...
a little more
Girafarig
gray
really
area.
doesn't have premonition. It just has eyes on its butt. That's not really... I mean
yeah, but it can like these things.
Tastes like share
like,
brain.
Girafarig has like 180 degree like viewing range on both heads. That's a full 360.
Okay. But then even if it sees you first and gets to do something, can it really do anything? This is like a pony-sized
think-
giraffe.
It is psychic, but
It doesn't really have many
doesn't-
psychic abilities, I feel like.
yeah, it's like pretty
Yeah.
small. The only thing that like mentions anything is one of them in silver, I think, or crystal, that says uses some sort of mysterious powers to drive the enemy away. It doesn't like.
That's
with
not
them?
really. That just makes it like that just makes you like reconsider attacking it, which in our scenario cannot be feasible as someone's got it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yeah, probably yes, because like the website even says like it might bite you, but like I don't think that bite would be very strong, especially for how small it is. You know,
The next one's hilarious, by the way.
Pineco. Oh no!
So
Oh.
this is a draw every time.
Yeah,
How so?
he
So
explodes.
Pineco has two things. One, it explodes. That's a dex
Oh.
entry thing. B,
Oh.
it has sturdy, so you can't one-shot it.
Yeah. This thing just
Okay.
like
So
it
you
just
shoot
explodes.
it explodes, you die.
But I
does-
mean, even if it ends,
its speed is 15. You have ample time to get away before you try to shoot
but
it.
I mean,
I
even
mean,
even
Pokemon's
if
a
we
ton
went
of
with the
XP.
explosion would kill you, right? I mean, it still dies to the gun.
I mean, technically, no, it dies to itself.
Yeah.
Technically, no.
If-
Why would it
tech-
die though?
Tech,
It dies to the
because it-
bullet.
no, it doesn't die to the bullet. The bullet gets it down to 1 HP, then its own explosion kills it. Technically, Pineco you cannot kill with a gun, because it kills itself first.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it gets shot. I'm not accepting that argument. That argument's too
You're wrong.
stupid. I'm not accepting it. No, I'm sorry.
You
I'm sorry, I'm not
are-
accepting
you're
it.
entirely wrong. Pineco beats you by a loophole. Pineco beats you by a loophole.
Fine,
Because
fine,
you
fine.
you can never kill this thing before it explodes, because it has study.
Fine.
Yeah.
On a technicality, you're right on this one. You're
if
not
it-
killing
it
Fortress. You're not
One
killing that.
also explodes. Two,
Okay.
it's a fortress.
Also, it's a steel type. It's a steel type as well. So automatically that
sees
gives
you,
a bonus.
He sees you pulling out
the-
your gun, and he closes and then shoots you with his own gun.
Yeah.
The thing with Fortress as well is, if we look at the stats, 140 physical defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're not killing.
On it resists, and yeah, the shell is even stated in the Pokedex to be able to like close up and close
Yeah.
very quickly.
You're not killing
Um,
Fortress.
It also
Dunsparce.
shoots you.
It does shoot you. That is true.
When something approaches it, it fires off fragments of its steel shell and attack. This is not a conscious action, but
So
a
no-
conditioned reflex.
So not
So
only
speed doesn't matter.
So not only does he have the Giga Fortress around himself, and not only does he have the ability to shoot you, shooting you is just in his nature. You're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead
And
against Fortress.
Even going against its speed, right? This thing is only 10% slower than you. Or it's only
Yeah.
10% slower than you.
Yeah.
Like this thing's slower than you, but not by much.
I don't feel like that even matters, honestly, with it.
Mm-hmm.
I love Fortress. He's one of my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Dunsparce.
He's so silly.
So Dunsparce is tricky.
Could he get underground and get you?
Serene
Yes.
Grace.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
But even if he gets underground
Serene
and gets the
Grace.
jump on you, what is he really gonna
His
do?
tail is a drill.
Fair point.
And
I don't
that's
know.
not like it looks like a drill. That is how it digs with its drill
I mean,
tail.
but okay, say it impales you, right? In the back. I mean, what's stopping you from getting a few hits in while it's on your back?
What's stopping you is you are getting drilled in the back.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, but I mean, even then, before
I don't
it gets
think you
underground,
have the composure.
even then, before it gets underground, right?
So this thing has both runaway and rattled, which, as previously stated, are both things that make it faster when it's
Faster when it. So even, but okay, even if you do hit it once to give it those abilities before it gets underground, is it dying to that
I
one
think-
hit?
I would say no. It's got respectable defense and more specifically very high HP. Well, it's got quite high HP. It's got 100 HP stat. Which
Decent
is like,
HP, yeah.
This, I'd say it's good. Like this thing has a lot of health. This thing can
Alright.
definitely like accept a little blood loss.
And so he just goes underground and then fucking gets you in the back with his drill.
Yeah.
Gligar. Probably not. He's small
Gligar.
and has a little poison tail in the back and can fly.
It's not only is it 85 speed
So
faster
it's
than you,
physically bulky.
it's 105 physical defense.
Oh, and the horrifying
It aims for the prey's face.
and then clamps down on the startled victim to inject poison. Jesus Christ.
It like
Is-
face
is
huggers you,
That's
and then it just
awful.
like stabs you in the chest with its poison.
Which, just so we're clear, by the way, you wouldn't have a single hope against Gliscor.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no on Glide. Steelix, no. That is a snake made of steel, and rocks.
Steelix wins for one very hilarious reason.
That being?
So this is it's a steel ground type. So it resists you.
Mm-hmm.
It has 200 physical defense.
Yeah, no, you're not killing that with a gun. Snubble, extra yes. Fairy type, and it's just a small dog.
Fairy.
Yeah.
He will like pitter patter over to you, and then you.
No,
That'd
onto
be so
Gramble, onto
mean.
Gramble.
Gramble. I feel like yeah. It's just a bigger Snubble.
Oh, actually, I have something for Gramble. In defense of Gramble, you have described gun as a physical attack.
That doesn't make contact, yes.
This creature gets intimidate.
Lowering.
Which puts your physical attack in
I
half.
mean, okay, but it is also a fairy type, so I feel like even with the intimidate, and even with the dex entry I'm reading saying it is actually timid and easily spooked, it would like go at you, and then you point your gun at it and go, and then like you shoot it and it dies.
So I would say, I was gonna say it has rattled or quick feet, but this thing needs intimidate to survive, I think, and without rattled and quick feet, this thing is slower than you. So
Yeah, I feel like this is a yes.
yeah,
Yeah. Quillfish.
you don't beat Quillfish.
I feel like no. Also reading to fire its poison spikes. Firstly, already a bad sentence for you. It must inflate its body by drinking over 2.6 gallons of water Oh.
Well, it can't drink that water.
It can't drink that water though. But I mean, even just the ability to fire those spikes.
But he can't do
This thing is faster than you. It's bulky. It resists, and it kills you.
I feel like it just even
runs directly into you.
I feel like it just like bounces a couple times and then like lunges at you and just slams into your chest and lets the poison do the rest.
It also technically it says pressure of the water. I mean, technically it just says pressure, so you could use air pressure, but it has to be water pressure.
Yeah.
Regardless, I think this thing.
But
kills you.
okay,
It's
hold on,
just-
hold on. If you hit it, does it pop like a balloon, or can
No.
it survive it?
It definitely survives it. It's bulky. It's got high defense. It resists
How high?
you. I think it's 80.
80. That's like not as high as others we've seen, but
It's
I
also
mean,
on 85 speed.
yeah, I say no.
Actually, no. You super lose. It has intimidate.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. It has resistance to it as well and intimidate. So that's quadruple the bullets you need. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Caesar, no, absolutely not. You're not killing that thing with a gun. It's a steel type bullet punch. Next question.
Oh Jesus! Shuckle wins.
Shuckle wins.
I have to disagree, but I will hear you all out.
I'm gonna hit you with its defense stat.
So it has the highest defense in the game for a non-mega Pokemon.
Go on.
This thing has a physical defense of 230. It's stronger than Steelix.
It also just like makes soup in itself.
Mm-hmm. It has sturdy, so you couldn't one shot if you tried. It does have an affinity for healing with berries.
Okay,
So it lives.
but even with all
Uh,
that, it would
and
survive a
it just
Magdum.
Yeah.
Would it be able to kill you?
I think it just fucking you starve to death.
Yeah, I was gonna say this doesn't change my answer. I just have to know, can it kill you? And starving to death would be the most likely outcome here.
And he like drinks his soup.
He drinks his soup he keeps in there.
So he's drinking soup. You're too weak to take his soup. He like pushes you away with his little
No.
I'm like, no, go away.
No, my soup, my soup.
Sorry, I'm getting an
Heracross.
ad for Oreo ice cream sandwiches. They're so fucking good.
Oh, Oreo
those,
ice cream
man.
sandwich. Heracross, no. You're getting impaled, dude. you're gonna get impaled.
Yeah, this thing's probably bulky enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bulky enough, fast enough.
It's powerful legs and claws.
Yeah, it would lunge at
Yeah.
you, get you with your horn, and you're done. You're done for. Even
That's
if you
actually,
hit
it's actually
it,
its entire dex entry.
even if you
charges in
hit it, it's
straight
got a
line,
tough. It's got a.
slips beneath you and throws you.
Oh God.
It doesn't
Yeah.
impale you. It tosses you into the stratosphere.
Good God. And I mean, even if you do hit it a couple times, the hard carapace protects all the soft parts. I feel like. So yeah, I'm gonna say no on Heracross.
Sneasel
Sneasel.
fucking eviscerates you.
How so? Because I'm
This-
just looking at
this
a cat.
thing-
No offense.
This thing is the fastest Pokemon we've seen on the list so far and has Pickpocket.
It is
takes
stealing.
your gun.
No, it doesn't take the gun. You shoot a it takes the mag. You shoot a bullet, miss, and then realize all the other bullets are gone, and it's like, tee, I have it right here, and then throws it,
You,
and then it eviscerates you.
You shoot a bullet at it, and it takes the bullet from the air and loads it into the gun and caps you with it.
Okay, that's
Okay.
a little bit too fast, I think.
Yeah,
No,
well,
it's not, I mean, that's Sneasel, baby.
I mean, I'm
Also,
still
it doesn't need the gun. This thing has like the
Claws.
most vicious claws you ever did see.
yeah, big old claws.
It's also it's unfortunately it's intelligent too.
Oh God, yeah, no, you're not
It's
killing
described as smart and sneaky.
Teddy Ursa. Yeah,
Unfortunately.
unfortunately, yeah.
Sorry, Teddiursa.
Ursa Ring. That is just a bear. I feel like yes.
Oh, so I've
Bears
just
can
read
take bullets.
Yeah, but not
Teddiursa
17.
has a thing where Teddiursa like soaks its paws in honey so it can constantly lick them for the honey taste.
It's so
That's
cute. I
adorable.
love him so much.
I love Teddiursa.
I love this little guy, but unfortunately he dies to bullet. Ursa Ring.
Bears are built different.
Bears are not built
this thing has-
that different,
this
and he has
thing-
a
they are.
massive
This thing
target
has,
on his stomach.
This thing has quick feet.
Zombies, they are. They
Are they built
So-
different?
So
can resist a whole
Yeah.
shot. Yeah.
they
They can
are
resist multiple from like high
the-
cal.
Resist multiple, yes.
the thing with bears is they are big and they are chunky and that matters.
Yeah.
That's a fair point, and it is a bear, so there's no question
also
of
faster
if it
than
can
you.
kill you.
It's faster than you. Barely, but faster than you.
Ha ha ha.
Thank you.
I feel like it would. So okay, then the question is, if it's gonna take hits from you, right? I mean, it's gonna take a couple hits. It's big. Would it die afterwards? Is it defensive enough to survive that?
It's got an incredible nose. It's got a big schnauzer, a giant honker, like a huge sniffer, which is good for sniffing out berries and fruits that it can use to yum heal itself.
Okay, you know what? I'll give you that. Yeah, all right. Can't kill it with a gun. Slugma.
Oh,
no.
we're getting on.
No.
Getting on some we're getting onto some incredible ones.
No. No.
Okay,
Absolutely
so-
not.
So Slugma you can't. Macago you extra can't.
Yeah. He's not only made of lava, he has got a shell of hard
Oh no.
rock and stone.
That's not the issue with Macago. You want to hear Macago's dex entry?
Go ahead.
Its body temperature is roughly 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Jesus Christ. You're
There
gonna
is no planet with this thing.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, you're not killing my cargo. Swinub. I think we're gonna do the Swinub line, and then I think I'm gonna end stream for tonight because I have been going for a while, and my brothers aren't exactly making this easy.
Swinub is an ice type. It explodes.
Yeah, it explodes. It explodes. Pillow Swine. I feel like yeah.
This thing is I don't know. It's like this is like a sturdy Swinub. It's got
It's a
thick fat,
slightly
so it
chunkier.
can definitely live. It is the same
also-
speed as you.
But it also can't see.
Yeah, he's also
Because of the long hair all over its body, it obscures its sight. It just keeps charging repeatedly.
yeah. I feel like you could dodge out of the way of it and get enough hits it to take it down.
Although it is very sensitive to sound.
Yeah.
It is, but I don't know. I feel like even just by virtue of having part ice
No,
type.
Doug boy. Part ice, yes. part, this thing has like 100 HP and 80 defense. That's big. It's
I
just
don't know.
he's built a little like a bear. He has that like just sturdiness.
Okay, we can't just say bear energy and then claim that's a valid way that a Pokemon survives. Unless a
That's not
Pokemon is
Panda- that was
literally a
Panda's
bear,
excuse.
you cannot claim bear energy.
Okay, fair enough. But no, the bear energy thing is less so like this thing looks like a bear. It's more so the thing that makes bears able to like tank hits is just the fact that they are big beefy boys, which Pilotwine is a big.
But I
beefy
mean, you
boy.
can take down big beefy boys with a gun. And I feel like Piloswine is one of those that you could.
This thing.
This is like a boar. This is like a boar you're trying to take
It's more
down.
boar than bear.
It is actually exactly a bull.
Yeah, and I mean, a boar is easier to take down than a bear. I'm sitting on the stance of yes. I'm sitting on the stance
You know
of
what?
yes.
I'm gonna go on the sense that it's super effective, and that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that checks
okay. Mamoswine is in here. All right. Well, I said
Correct.
3
Yeah,
Pokemon.
Mamoswine's
Corsola.
Gen
We'll do Corsola and then I'll end the stream.
Have you seen the environment? They shoot it with guns all the time.
What?
4. Coral.
I feel like you could still kill it.
Oh yeah.
So Corsola is oh no, it's slower than you. It dies. So if it was faster than you, I'd maybe give it a chance, but no.
No.
Yeah.
It's just Coral. I'm gonna say
Also
yeah.
a rock type, so like that rock.
Right. We'll end off on a lame
but it's
one.
also hot water.
And not we're gonna end off on a lame
yeah.
one and not really continue from there. I hope you all enjoyed. I think this is gonna become a series at this point where just randomly I'm like, guys, do you wanna figure out which Pokemon can die to a gun? And I think we're just gonna keep doing it.
for you to get to Gen 6. I'm so
I'm excited to get to the later gens too.
You in Gen 6.
Anyways, I am gonna send us all to raid Dash Ducks because I can't be asked to look for any other streamer right now because everyone has decided to barge in and just
I'm
scream and yell.
Which one's one?
I'm gonna say, I was like, Panda, who was doing well.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot Panda was streaming it.
They are not live yet.
Oh.
Ben is not live yet. They're
All
I
right.
was questioning. Yeah, they're still playing.
I'm gonna go send everybody to Dash Ducks. I'm sorry if if I haven't been as good as responsive.
I
lot of sound behind me. Oh,
Might have some grade.
I need to turn up. Sorry, what'd you
Oh
say?
no, sorry, I bumped my microphone.
Wow. Okay,
I
that's
have someone. Yeah, I hit my volume thing. Sorry.
No. I just turned up my computer because everyone is screaming behind me. And it's so much better to hear you all now.
See, I do have someone we could raid. They're a cozy game streamer if you wanted to. If not, we could raid Dash Bugs.
I mean, yeah, I don't mind that. Better to give someone, who's actually streaming something than, the 24-hour duck cam. What's their name?
I am. Hang on, I'm typing it in.
Oh, MVC chat. All right, yeah.
GNDISS. Okay.
All
I
right,
rated them one night while I was playing Coffee Talk. They're really sweet.
All right, boys. I'm sending you all over. Everyone, thank you for joining us, even if those last few were rudely interrupted. I will catch you all later. Goodbye. Good night. Have a good one.